Don't immediately break down. I can't listen to Japanese without getting that specific song in my head. This is better. Hi, Gib Gab.
Alright, hello all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Taldirius, and I'm doing the intro for Zim as he's away on a family thing, and this is Data Resistance Squad Scar, Season 1, Episode 10, Meeting a Librarian. I'll hand it over to Kerr to begin introductions, but as Zim is not available, influence and cards will not be accepted for this session. Although, there is a tip goal to complete. Go ahead and take it away, Kerr.
Greetings and bienvenue, dear players and viewers alike. So delightful to see you all. Hello, everyone. I am Kerr. I am the Storyteller.
A magnanimous dispensation.
All right, thank you for that $100.
Let's do this. Remember, if you pull an X-aid, I will kill something.
Thank you for your support, Bryan. We really appreciate it.
Right, I don't intend to pull an X-aid. I don't intend to pull an X-aid.
A very Toku Christmas.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, another 20. Let's go. Thank you, Bryan. Don't do this.
Wolf tipped $20. Don't you do this.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bryan. I'm just here to have a very fun Christmas, and don't you know, Toku is very good with Christmas. Very fun
happy
Christmas
fun times.
episodes.
Don't do this,
And
please.
happy fun times.
Please no.
But yes, I am Kerr. I am the Storyteller. I am here to bring everyone joyful, happy, fun times to lead up to your Christmas. And I can't wait for you guys to all have fun and enjoy everything.
Oh, you mean my depression?
Your depression won't be a problem after today, I promise you, Magna.
It's... Okay, is it going to get more extreme? Or is it going to disappear? Or is it a flip of a coin?
You'll see.
Do you know about Toku?
Yes, I do. And Tochemay, it's your turn.
I am
Oh, no.
Tochemay, and I play Brioche.
A resplendent
I
offering.
knew that was coming!
Wasn't me.
Drunk
Oh.
underscore dragon
Oh,
underscore
God,
Tina
it was
tipped
Era.
$50. Do it.
Oh,
No,
Reddit! What?
wait. And I'm just waiting for the next one to come in. All right.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Rin the Catato tipped $120. Less than 3.
All right. Thank you for the support of the $50 error. We really appreciate you. And double thanks to you, Rin, for the $120. Less than 3 to you as well. We heart you.
Aaron just told me to do it, Magna. Aaron just told me to do it.
No! I'm not ready to cry!
It's fine. It's fine, Magna. You're going to be okay. You will be okay.
Please no.
All right, Brioche, let's go ahead and get your intro through while Magna's trying to breathe here.
I am Tochemay, and I am playing Brioche, the Burgermon. Normal type.
I'm okay.
I'm sorry I couldn't complete the donation goal today.
It's alright.
This is a Christmas gift to you. You don't have to spend any money at all.
Yeah.
Gary, it's your turn.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Gartholomew. I play the rambunctious, gay little Rainamon, Charles Madoff.
Wasn't ready for that.
He's a wind basic type.
He had something to prove to Gib Gab.
I did. Kirk, can we get Domino to confirm Charles is very gay?
Oh yes, darling, indeed he is very
Nope.
gay. Hello,
Bye,
Magna.
Domino.
Darling.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
you.
Okay, that's
But yes,
Domino. That's it.
Charles
Bring it.
is my dear boyfriend. Oh, I wasn't talking to you, Magna. I was talking to that thing.
Don't worry, you still have a few hours to get that gift. It's fine.
Go fuck yourself, darling.
Leave my child. Oh wait, no, it's not even my child yet.
Also, this is for Shane. Riv is darling baby.
What are you talking to, Domino? What are you talking to?
Don't worry about it, darling.
Okay.
Mommy and Daddy are talking.
Oofta. Hi y'all, I'm Drunk Dragonera. I play Jace. I'm also findable over on the Twitch land of Drunk_Dragon_Era. I run every 2 weeks. A D&D game won't be happening this week though, because I ran last week. Stuff. Jace is a Shadow Mythic and a Gilliman. Doesn't
And
plug
you're
myself.
a great dad.
Stay
Number one
safe,
dad.
Zim. Alrighty. And I guess it's my turn. Hi guys, I'm Bryan. I play the lovable Digimon X that Zim loves to call a traitor. Magna. God fucking. Who's getting stabbed tonight?
Murder.
Okay. I'm gonna cry. I know what can possibly happen with tonight, so that's why I'm panicking over here. I have my coping mechanism playing in the background, and it's not working. For some god-awful reason, because of the typings I picked, Magna, even though the species he is considered a dragon Digimon, he is not a dragon. And I'm gonna throw hands, because it's stupid.
Okay, Charizard.
Fuck off. But Magna is a fire shadow type. And I'm going to be depressed if something bad happens.
Charles, come here, darling. We must give a very nice kiss for the one in the chat.
I don't know. It's
I'm shoving Charles into this. I'm shoving Charles into this time.
oh boy, that made my day, Domino.
Of course it does, darling. But yes, go ahead, Magna. Don't worry, Magna. You are stressing out way too much. Nothing terrible is going to happen.
I'm listening to my music. I'm trying to de-stress and it's not working. It's my favorite song as well, god damn it. Thank God I don't have alcohol.
Who wants to do the recap?
Wait, you forgot someone. You forgot someone.
Yes, we do. We do. That's right.
Yes, I am Taldirius, and I will actually be joining the game. Unfortunately, I don't have my talkie icon yet, but I will hopefully for next session. I will be playing Riv, the Vorvamon. He is a fire mythic type.
My child, Jace.
There is also an adoption battle between Magna and Jace out of game over who gets him.
You see, everybody keeps calling it but a battle, but only one of us has all their paperwork done already.
God fucking. I'm sorry I don't have the chance to do it if the military's taking all my time. Okay?
Meanwhile, Charles is wringing his
A
hands.
resplendent offering.
I'm going to punch Charles in the face if he tries to do anything with Riv.
Jib Gab tipped $50. SNRK Merry Christmas.
Thank you for that 50, Gib Gab.
Thank
and
you.
I'm glad that that was spicy enough to qualify.
It wasn't, but they're generous.
They are. That's why I was saying I'm glad.
Thank you,
Goose.
Gib Gab.
We appreciate your support.
Very much. The spicy stuff happens off camera, but it is all canon.
Yes.
Me and Kerr go through it at least once a night.
A generous bestowal.
Goose.
We should have flipped the thing over to the art.
Tipped $10.
It's going to be counted probably, so don't worry.
Good,
Also,
because
thank
there's
you for
embarrassing
that.
art now.
Thank you for that $10 given.
Tochemay, you are right on the bill.
You needed a song.
Oh no, the video's not available.
Hey, Bryan, I'm going to share a video with you personally, just for you.
So who's got recap, by the way?
I'm not sane enough to do a recap today.
I sent Magna Run Boy Run.
I approve.
Anyways, not it.
Not it.
Not it.
How
I
about, how
agree, 'cause
about
I wasn't paying attention, so.
I'm going to choose Charles.
Okay, thank you, Kurt. This is way better.
First in, last out. I see how it is. All right. Here's the deal. Yesterday was a very fun and splendid day for our intrepid crew. They all got to wake up in the house. Jace's neighbor brought over a big old breakfast with hash browns, French toast, pancakes, waffles, eggies, bakies, sausages, and all the other breakfast stuff. And then Jace made some tea, which was yeah. In any case, Jace sent Charles and Spectre, the two worst selection out of them, to go and buy some supplies at the market while he hangs out with his lovely boys, Asher and the other one,
And we lost
Ray.
Magna.
Ray. Magna sits on the roof like the edgy boy he is. Brioche was there too. I think he was cooking stuff. He was hanging out. It's okay.
Discord just crashed on me for some reason.
Well, plus that you're back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Magna. So then we have Charles and Spectre going off to the market, and Charles realizes that his capitalist dream of the world before was not entirely true, especially for this small town, which is pretty kind overall. It doesn't even have a stock market. What a rip. Spectre's having a good time. He got a free knife and some other free things. They got a lot of free stuff there. It was a great time. Thank you, Aiden, Jaden, and Eric. And then, as we cut back to Jace and the boys, he sings us a nice song live. You really shit the bed if you missed that one. Sorry, folks. And after the song, he is approached by... Excuse me one moment.
Santos, if you're looking up the name, by the way.
Thank you. I did. Yeah, it's Santos. And Santos reveals that the whole town was made up by the boss as a reward for Jace after he proved his loyalty and all that. Or if he came back, just some compensation for making him do all those murders and whatnot. And also holding his son hostage and doing whatever he was doing to Asher. It's like, a fair trade. The group quickly came together. Magna got off the roof and failed to fly. Haha, point and laugh. And then they all reconvened inside, where Jason V informed everyone that it's all a big ruse, where more or less it's like half fake but not. It's a little confusing as to the exact nature of it, but the point is, it was for Jace. And then Jace found out that Magna just gave some medicine to a kid in a hospital and didn't tell anyone about it. And he left a note, but that's really the extent he informed anyone. Honestly, not the best choice. I wouldn't have done that. Charles wouldn't have done that. He would have sold the kid the medicine at least. And so now Jace took Magna down to the hospital, is where we left off. The doctor dramatically turning around, probably to reveal he was the true murderer all along.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
But is everything awesome?
No.
Is everything cool when you're part of a team?
Yeah, I'd say so. When you're living your dream, especially.
Well, don't worry, because Riv is not in fact cool.
But yes, as you arrive in the office, Jace, as you drag Magna in, there is a Tentamon there. A little insect-like Digimon who turns and looks at you. Yes, can I help you?
This here is Magna. He's a fantastic field agent. Unfortunately, has the social tact of a bartender opening an AA meeting with a shot. Here, Magna, explain yourself, and I shove him forward.
Wait, quick question. How tall is Jace again?
Like 5 feet.
You could have been picking up Magna.
He might have at one point if you squirmed too much.
So Era's right. I'm a really good field medic, but I suck at talking with a lot of people and stuff like that. I don't mean to be rude or anything. I didn't mean to intrude on how your treatment was or anything like that. All I did was give the... What was the Digimon again? Oh no.
Tentamon.
No, not that one. The one I gave medicine to.
I think it was a Gazimon, if I remember right.
It was with a broken leg, so maybe a Gazimon. All I did was give the Gazimon some over-the-counter pain meds, so that was it. I didn't mean to do something that I shouldn't have done. I'm sorry. But I did note it on the chart and everything, though.
Whack.
Eh.
A little clipboard hits you on the head. Doctor! Trouble! Thwack.
Yeah!
You did what? With another doctor's patient?
I know it was wrong. I'm sorry.
Thwack.
Ah! I'm sorry.
Do you have any idea what I could do? What if there was something that I hadn't listed on it because I was the only one who knew it?
And I was
Thwack.
taking... I know. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
It's not me that you would have been sorry to if something had gone wrong. As a doctor, you should know that. It's not us who suffer if we make a mistake. It's our patients who do.
It's the patients, yes. I know. I've had worse cases before. Literally saving Digimon from dying.
Whacks you on the head. It doesn't matter what care you give. It doesn't matter if a Digimon comes in here with a stuffy throat, or a stuffy nose, or a sore throat, or is on the edge of death. We still strive to give them the absolute care that we can.
Too much crazy things have just happened, and I just felt like I could do something. I could actually help with someone instead of... I felt like I could just help, and instead I caused more problems.
He reaches out and pokes your nose with one of his claws. You, doctor, need to think before you leap. you need to work through what you're going to do, and you have to think about the consequences of your actions. Because you are in charge of everyone else's health. If you aren't around, what's going to happen to them,
Almost anything wrong. They could... Magna's immediately just... After hearing that, after trying to figure out the right answer, he's gonna flash back to essentially everyone back in the town. He's gonna start backing up. Just his eyes widening. He's like, I
pick Magna up by a horn.
need to go. Hera, let me go, please. Chase, let me go, please.
Nope. All right, Doctor. Sorry about that. He's been through a lot, so I do hope you can accept our sincerest apologies.
I don't want his apologies. I want his promise that he's going to do better as a doctor.
That's kind of a problem.
Come on, Magna. You can do it.
No.
All right. He might
The
need
ones
some time here.
No, the ones that I left behind. I fucked up.
Take a deep breath, Magna. In the meantime, Doctor, I've got a quick question for you. You don't happen to have like a medical kit or a field kit that I could buy for me, do you? One of my kids' birthdays today, and this might be the only opportunity I get to get him a real gift.
Of course. As he walks over and gets one. Here you go. If you need anything, just let me know.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Rygon icon.
Yeah, I was about to say Rygon icon. Everyone welcome in the Rygon.
Rygon's
Rygon.
here. Yay!
Hello.
I just wrapped up my paperwork for the job, so I'm all set and ready. Sorry it took me a moment. I had to wait for
You're
somebody else
good.
to come by.
It's alright. Magna's having a panic attack right now.
So what else is new?
Oh, don't forget about your React. What's it? Fujitech.
Yep, he's getting it. Hey, Jace, as you're doing that, you feel a little tug on your other arm.
I look down.
You see your son there.
Oh, hey, Ray.
Ray's just kind of rubbing his head. Hey, Dad, I have a little bit of a headache.
Oh? Yeah.
It just kind of came out of nowhere. Hey, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Are you okay, bud?
Yeah, it's not that big a deal. It's just kind of fuzzy and annoying. It just hurts a little bit.
We'll get you something and then we'll lay down when you get back. I'm not sure what can help you. We'll try.
Can I please get down? Please?
Nope.
Magna, are you okay?
Minor panic attack, but I think I'm better. I just need to make a promise real quickly.
I'll set Magna
before-
down on his feet, but I won't let go. Go ahead.
Sure?
Well, I'm waiting. Hello?
Oh, the Gosmon, okay. I promise. I'm gonna do better.
He nods. Good. Don't forget that promise.
I won't. Especially since the person... Are you alright? Sure, breathe. Breathe.
It's fine. It's fine. Sorry. Continue, Magna.
No, I was worried about you. You just need to breathe.
Yeah,
But
I will explain after this session.
okay. I'm pretty sure that if I break the promise, the one behind me is gonna smack me so hard I might end up in another life.
Yep.
Pointing, like trying to hide the point, pointing at Jace.
Yep.
Goose. Please no.
Speaking of which, we're in town for a couple of days. Nice seeing you again, but I'm gonna run to market and I'm gonna get this one to calm down.
He nods. Oh, as Ray speaks up. Oh, by the way, when I was walking here, apparently, they have a new person working at the library, and he really wants to meet you guys.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, we can go do that really quick. Aftermarket. Hey, Magna. Come on. Fresh air is good for the brain.
Can you let go of me, please? I can walk. I swear, I'm not gonna run away.
Are you sure about that?
Are you?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm not gonna run away.
You know what's gonna happen if you do, right?
I get hunted down and you beat me up again.
Oh, I'm not beating you up. I'm just giving you a little fatherly love.
Yeah.
Go
I
Team
mean,
Dad.
After we're done and everything, I might go. Is there a blacksmith in town, actually?
That's where we're going right now. I let go of his horn. Come on.
Cool. I actually have something I wonder if they can make for me.
By the way, Kura saying something.
We'll stop by the blacksmith and I guess whatever this library thing is. I didn't know we had one here. Thought we were too tiny. Oh well.
Could it be where I got the records? Well, the info on the records? No, that was the mayor's office, actually. Never mind.
Yeah, I know Asher likes books too, so it might be a good place to pick up some medical books so he stops stealing from me for a little while.
I think I have like one or two in my bag.
No, you don't. He already has them.
Check in the bag. I have one!
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to go. You definitely don't want to go looking through his collection of books right now. By the way, you definitely don't.
Why not? He has one. Maybe two? And we'll figure it out later. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
I'll pick up Ray. So that way he doesn't have to walk with a headache, because that sucks.
Ray lets out a cheer and just kind of throws up his hands.
It's like a roller coaster ride. May I ask where Spectre is in all this?
Spectre, if you wish, you could have followed Jason Magna. Anyone could have, because that was going to be high entertainment for the evening.
Fair enough. What exactly are they doing?
Oh, remember when Magna screwed over the doctor's patient by giving him medicine without telling anyone?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't screw up the patient. All I did was give the patient pain meds because I thought they could use them, and I didn't see it on the chart.
Magna got dragged before the doctor to explain his actions and face judgment.
I see. Magna.
I figured Spectre would find that probably highly entertaining.
He probably would find it highly entertaining, but he does actually have another appointment.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he promised the kids something, that he was going to train them or something.
Yes. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yep. So
he promised the rabble-rousers.
That's probably what he's going to be up to in the meantime. But go ahead and continue with the scene. I just wanted to ask where it was.
Yes, we'll go over to that after this. Go ahead, Magna Chase, as you make your way to the blacksmith.
I'm gonna walk up to his booth and be like, I know it's been a while, but hi. I believe this is Jaden.
Yes, this is Jaden's. As the Flame Mon pokes his head out from behind a forge, he had been kneeling down. It's like, oh, hey, Jace, how you doing?
Doing kind of good. Real quick question. I'm not going to bother you too long. How long would it take you, or how much would it cost to have you make me a pair of kukri?
Oh, that wouldn't be too hard at all. I could probably have them made by the end of the day.
How much you asking?
10 coins for the pair.
He'll
Nothing too
drop.
much.
He'll drop down a gold piece then.
He will happily take it, check it, and nod. I'll have it to you by the end of the day, hopefully. Shouldn't take too much longer than that.
Thank you. And then I take off one of my knives and I hand it to Magna. There's a knife.
Thanks. Sir, Magnus quickly grabbing his notebook, and he's quickly flipping to the page where he drew a sword. Give me a second. Let me grab something real quickly. How long would it take you to make how long or how much would it take for you to make this? And all he's asking for, all Magna's showing is an extensible greatsword. Essentially a greatsword that has the ability to detach and act as if it was a whip.
That would probably take me a couple of days, I think. Well, I could probably try to rush it. That's going to be a little bit of an expensive one, though. That's going to be about 30, 40 gold coins. Or, sorry, 30, 40 silver.
Okay, thank you. I'll figure something.
Happy to help.
Magnus gonna look at the forge real quickly and be like, just staring at it, remembering something, I guess, before immediately looking to Jason okay, I'm ready to go.
All right, do you think we should get everybody else before meeting whoever this is that wants to meet us?
If they want to. I know Spectre promised to do something with the younger kid. I think Spectre's doing something. I think I see him walking over somewhere.
No, he'll be fine. Spectre's got a good head on his shoulders. He knows what he's doing. Let's go and make sure that Charles and Brioche are not bored out of their wits. I know small town and all that is probably a sharp departure from the hustle and bustle of where we're from.
Oh God, wait, Charles, don't do something stupid, please. Please don't be planning something.
And it is at that moment that Charles was assigned to do something stupid.
Fuck.
I have a great idea.
It was not a great idea.
Did he lose his mind? Did Magna lose his mind over what Charles is planning? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
But yes, if you guys want to go back to the house to fetch Brioche and Charles, feel free.
If they want to come. Otherwise, they could also enjoy a lazy afternoon on the porch in a small town in summer heat.
It's very
kinda
nice.
I can stare at this coin any other time,
I can come along.
You know what we should do, Charles? We should stop by the blacksmith and let you get a little hole in that. That way we can put it on your hat like the bigwigs used to do when I was a little boy.
Oh, is that what they used to do?
Yeah, they'd put it on their hat, and they'd put it on their shoes, and they put it on their belt. It was, some of them wore it as a necklace. It was kind of weird, honestly, how far they went.
Anyone ever put it in their ears?
I wouldn't recommend that. They're hard to get out. Jace says, looking at Ray.
Ray just whistles innocently.
I'll think about it. I'm good with just having it for now. You never know when you need to invest it either.
Yeah, or you can spend all your life savings basically in 3 days because suddenly you're at war. Looks at his money pouch, frowns. All right, let's get going to the library. You coming, Brioche?
Once you enter war, they become dead savings.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All right. This way.
And so Charles follows Jace and Magna.
And so you guys head out to the library. It doesn't take too long to arrive there. And as the door opens, you are greeted by a bird-like Pokemon. Or almost
Pokemon?
draconic. Sorry. Digimon. Wow, brain work, please.
A bird-like Pokemon appears. What?
More like
Hi
dragon.
ho oh.
Crossover.
Begin.
What is this? A crossover episode?
Domino was trying to do it. Domino
what?
was trying to drag someone over
That reminds me,
for
Kurt.
revenge.
My
Yes.
players are down for a crossover.
Oh god, they don't want to meet Domino.
Oh, yes, they do.
Wait, Kurt.
Oh, darling, everyone would love me.
God fucking damn
Don't
it.
worry, I love you, Domino.
I love you more.
We should make another
I
bet
hate you
soon.
too, darling.
Domino, do you know what I have to do to end our deal?
Just smiles.
Fuck.
So,
Yes,
a dragon-like
continue.
Digimon.
He is small. He is small, baby.
They're smaller than me. They're smaller than me. That's new.
Hey, so are you the yo-yo who wanted to say us, or what?
Charles,
Um,
manners.
All right. And the little Digimon is gonna like look over, and you see that he has like fire red horns, and immediately they get to like a white hot fire as he immediately tries to scamper over to you guys, and is looking up at all of you. And goes, oh, have you ever seen an X before? Have you seen one being fought? Did you have to fight it? Are you all official members of the Resistance? How is the Resistance faring against the X? Have you ever captured an X before? Do you have a recording of any X dying or a fragment on a data stream? How many members are there on your team? Is this everyone, or do you have more? Has the Resistance tried decrypting and retrieve a recently consumed fragment to restore the consumed Digimon? What are your names?
You need to breathe. Breathe. Please, breathe.
But you haven't answered my questions.
I'm afraid you almost just took yourself out asking all those questions.
You know, I like this kid's moxie.
Yeah, he's
Sorry,
just
he
like-
has-
He did nothing wrong.
He has little half moon glasses on, and like as he was asking every single question, a new notepad instance was opening, reflecting on the glasses and starting to fill out.
Magna's gonna like side glance over to Jason's gonna mouth. He's mine. I want him.
So I'm speaking real quick. As storyteller, I put official claim on him. He is mine. Go fuck yourself, Jason Magna. He's mine, bitches.
Okay,
that's fine.
cool. I got knives.
Don't worry about it.
Magna mouths, he's mine, and Jace just looks directly at Magna and goes, "We are not pulling another child into our war." Do I make myself clear?
I don't
You know
plan
what,
on
kid?
dragging him
You
into a
got
war.
guts. You look like a freaking nerd, all right, but you talk like a nice,
Resistance?
confident broker.
Resistance officially considers it war. Noted. Got it.
Oh god, no. I'm Magna. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm. Are we considered part of the Resistance now?
It's a long story, but
Yeah.
technically,
We
Okay.
were.
Oh,
But,
long story. Okay, here, I'll note it all down, and I'll make sure to send you all copies.
Good god. Oh god.
What?
Um,
We don't. How exactly? Is
I'm
that-
gonna. I feel like this is all on me, so. Should I just answer all the questions?
I
no.
got it. All right. Listen, kid. All right. First of all,
Charles.
bad manners do not start with names. I'm Charles. That one's Jace. You already
Right.
talked to Magna. Shake your hand also. There we go. Charles is gonna put his hand out to shake.
Oh no.
All right. Riven's gonna go ahead and put out his it's a mix between wing, but there's like a little bit of claw at the top. It looks like it's very it's not exactly the most maneuverable appendage, but he's going to like look very happy and go, "I am Rivamere, the all-knowing." Well, hopefully, I hope they call me that in the future. But for now, you could call me Riv.
Well, Riv, it's nice to see you. It's interesting. How'd you hear about us, anyways?
Oh, well, you see, I've been trying to get information about what's been going on outside the town for a very long time. So what I did is I made sure that everyone knew that the moment anyone came in from out of town that I wanted to talk to them. And then, they started talking. I was working in the forge this morning before coming over here. And then, there was all this talk throughout the marketplace that there were these resistance members that had came into town. So then I really wanted to meet you to make sure to ask all these questions. Do you want me to repeat the questions? Because I could repeat them if you need it. I still have all the notepads open. I'm ready for any of those answers.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. Jesus Christ, I'm worried that you're gonna run out of breath while talking.
Oh, he's a child. They don't run out of breath.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair.
All right. Have you guys seen an X before?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What do they look like? What do they look like?
Depends.
Hands.
All right. Do you have any recordings?
No, actually.
Big glob of hands. A bunch of hands coming at you and trying to kill you all at once.
All right.
Haha.
It looks like hands.
Oh,
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
oh, they're like ferrofluid.
Oh, they're like ferrofluid. Cool. Wait, does that mean that? Does that mean that if you put a magnet near them, then they'll be attracted to it, and you could use that to trap them? Oh,
I wish.
Hold on. I
No.
need to go. I need to go grab magnets right now so we can capture one, so I can study it.
No, they're not magnetic. I'm saying they're kind of like ferrofluid because I've seen one kind of like it deconstructed its body essentially to kind of like something like water to flow through the cracks in the ground in order to come out of the ground.
Do you happen to remember what the data stream looked like?
As far as I know, there wasn't a data stream.
Oh,
It
they could
was
turn
like-
themselves into liquid without a data stream?
I believe so. Magna's immediately just going to be looking over to Jason's like,
Flurry of
I
notes
see
are
what
being
you
taken.
mean.
Jace literally goes, the shortest answer is the easiest one to
Magna's
give
getting
and leaves the
confused.
least questions.
Got it. Next question.
Okay, have you ever seen one being fought?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
how did it fight?
Wait. Walking like straight up, like flying up to Jason's ear, whispering, "Do we count Centos?"
Centos isn't an X.
He is not. Okay. Depends on what X you're talking about.
Oh, wait, what does it depend on? Does it depend on color? Does it depend on structure? Does it depend on the sort of habits that they have? Do they each have different...
form? What form?
What form? Okay, can you describe the forms?
Not all of them in an easy manner.
All right, we'll get to that later. Have you
think
ever fought X?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I haven't, as far as I know. I haven't.
Well, do you have any recordings of the X being defeated or managed to get a fragment of their data stream?
No.
No.
Nope.
Do you know if the Resistance has tried decrypting your recently consumed fragment of data to restore the consumed Digimon?
I can actually answer this one perfectly.
Yeah,
Before
why
we
would
left,
Magna?
no. Immediately glaring at Charles. The Resistance has not tried to break anyone out of an X.
That we know of.
That we know of. True. Oh, Night Goose.
Okay, well, it sounds like you were putting a lot of conditionals on that. So is there a reason you were putting a lot of conditionals on that, or was it just to be safe?
Just to be safe.
Okay, got it.
We don't know if there's another base that has done it, honestly.
All right, look, kid. It's like you got a lot of questions here, but at the end of the day, the X aren't really a one thing, you know? A lot of them are just kind of this amorphous thing. They can come in different forms. They could be half Digimon, half not. They could be anything they want, really. Like at one time, there's this one giant one that fought our leader. It was
Well,
pretty.
but they have enough similarity that the X antivirus antibody works on all of it. So that means that there must be some sort of similarity, some sort of commonality that we're able to study and find out. And if we do, we could fix the whole problem.
Magna's gonna look through his notebook real quickly before he says, as far as I know, the newer Digimon, like born after the X, have come out, like 2-3 years after the X have come out, they have the X antibody. Those before the 3 years, 2 or 3 years after the X came out, do not have the X antibody. And there's very few of us who are like me, showing that we have the X antibody.
It's a little bit of a complicated story, but if you want the long end and the short stick of it,
Yes.
kid, there probably is a commonality, but we don't know what that commonality is because capturing an X is not necessarily a task that is easily achieved, nor is it safe. With their awkward shape and ability to, kind of become a liquid, they tend to escape capture surprisingly easy.
Oh, I'm sure we could figure it out. We just have to try a couple times.
Yeah, you usually only get one try with an X, and then.
Well, but there's more than one X, so just keep
there's
trying.
not more than okay, all right.
Usually, the only ones that are alone are the scouts, but even then, there's always one within like 25 kilometers, I think, that they'll shoot messages to each other as soon as they see something. It's not safe to try to trap the X.
That we know.
Yeah, we can talk to each other through pretty long range.
Wait, did you say we?
Ray, what the heck? You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
Ray
gonna
was
be
kind
right
of
back.
part of the X before.
Shut up, Charles. Shut up.
Wait, you were part of the X. Oh, okay. You need to tell me everything. I'm going to note down all of it.
Magna immediately is picking up Riv, just like chicken, like pick him up like a chicken. How you hold the wings against the body, and it's like
Gently like burger.
I'm gonna be back with this. I'm gonna be back with this.
No. But I need to ask him. Like, I'm already recording this entire conversation. I need to document this.
Picks up Magna by a horn.
Jace, please.
Let's go to the house.
Okay.
Calmly.
I'm not letting go yet.
All right, we're starting this conversation already. Got it. Oh boy, let's go. Starts walking.
Sorry.
Can you let me go, please?
Spoke without thinking about it.
Can you please let me go?
Are you gonna run away?
No, I'm not gonna run away.
Sets him down. Good.
Just like moving towards the back of the group away from Jace, but I'm still going with them. I don't want to get picked up again.
Rip is going to be like looking around, trying to get Ray in his sights and continuing to ask questions while being carried through the town.
Rivamir, let me tell you this right now. We don't need everyone to know. We don't want anyone to know, really.
Yeah.
It's kind of a personal thing.
But this could be a giant thing.
I actually have a question real quickly.
Mm-hmm.
This is to Taldirius about Riv.
Yep.
Does Riv usually produce like loss of heat or anything? Because of his body?
Yes, especially if you get near the exposed like hot portions. Like the horns.
Okay.
With the horns, like the colors that show up like through the thing for Vorvamon changes depending on its excitement. And currently, like all of the exposed lava portions are white.
Cool. Because there's a reason why Magna's a fire type right now. Perfect. Charles, make sure your hand doesn't have a burn on it, please.
I think I would have felt that beforehand, Magna. No, don't worry
check
about it.
Just check it for me. Humor me.
Yeah, no, it's not burned.
Okay.
I checked.
Okay, Riv. There's like secrets and stuff with this team that we can't let you tell anyone else. And the reason being is because if you tell anyone else, a lot of stuff can be dragged down onto us, kind of like an avalanche.
But this is important.
I know. Getting new information is always kind of important and everything like that. But there's even secrets that there's even stuff that I don't want other people outside of the party to know, due to the fact being of how dangerous it could be if people know.
Have you considered the option that it could be more dangerous for them not to know? How are you weighing those?
Okay, so here's the thing.
Currently in process of weighing. We're trying to decide that. That was something we were going to discuss later. But we're not going to discuss it out in the public.
Yeah, I know. Essentially, if it's dangerous to everyone, like only to like 1 or 2 people from the party or the group, and that's it. And the reason being is because there's only 2 people I trust right now: Jace and Spectre. Nothing against you, Brioche. It's just that I kind of trust these guys a little more.
I understand.
So, where are we going? Do you have a form of transportation out of the town? How did you get here?
We're going to my house.
This is all secret stuff, so we're going to Jace's house and we're gonna talk there, okay?
Well, if you want it to be extra secret, we could always go to mine.
Magna's just gonna freeze. Just like, what?
Does it surprise you that he has a house?
I'll have you know I work 2 jobs. I work at the forge and the library.
I keep forgetting that this is a small village, okay? I'm used to people living together, Jace.
Oh, he's a little hustler too. Oh, I'm liking this kid more and more, you know? Definitely better than the other one.
Hey.
Watch yourself, Charles.
Well, you didn't mention me at all, Magnus, so how about that?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's Charles. The guy who I'm pretty sure is going to come up with a scam that I don't want you to get involved with.
Don't worry, he introduced himself, and I made sure to note it down. See?
That's
Yeah, he's a smart whip, ain't he?
Charles, if you do a scam, I will make the beatdown even worse this time.
Magna, everyone here is poor. There's nothing to steal.
We're not... Never mind. Let's just get walking. Come on, guys. We'll see your house later, Riv.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Riv, you know...
I need to go back there anyways, at some point, but it's fine. You can do it later.
Oh, I'm the medic of the group, and I'm an idiot, if you can't tell. Yes, I did
what
say
makes you
it,
say that
Jace.
you're an idiot?
Oh,
We'll
the
talk
stupid
about
stuff
that.
is done.
Shut up, Charles. Shut up. We'll talk about it when we get to Jace's house.
What sort of medicine are you trained in?
I'm a field medic.
Ooh,
So-
field medic.
So I'm more trained for the more emergency stuff, but I'm used to big town living to where there's a bunch of doctors and stuff like that. So I've been trained in almost all medicines that do not require major surgeries and stuff. Because major surgeries are where I need more than myself in order to treat them. Please do not be telling me you're making note of that.
Oh, I already did.
Of course.
What? Am I not supposed to make sure that I know what you're able to do so that way I know if to take injured people to you or not?
Honestly, right now, I'm pretty sure... Chase, I'm not allowed to treat anyone, right? Or...
You're not allowed to treat other people's patients.
But if someone comes up to me, I'm allowed to treat them.
Within reason, but you might want to refer them to the doctor, or I don't know, ask him for permission to help next time.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like, I don't...
If
if somebody comes up to you and goes, help me with my broken elbow, you might want to help him to the doctor's office and then ask to help. Just saying.
Got it. Magnus like, my hands are full. I can't.
Is there a
make
difference
note."
between a broken elbow and a different broken bow? Why did you use that one specifically?
What came to mind first, more or less?
Oh God, family, like outside of game. That family.
Yes, a lot of questions there, Riv. That can be kind of dangerous from time to time, don't you think?
No, why would it be dangerous?
Well, some people don't like getting asked certain things, and they stop those questions any way they can. And
Why would you not like having questions asked? I love getting questions asked to me. I get to answer.
All right then. What have you been doing? How'd you get here in this town, anyways?
Oh, okay. So you see, the thing is that I didn't like the town that I was originally staying in because it didn't have a library. So I went ahead and joined up with a with a merchant caravan in order to see the world and try and find a good place with a library. Eventually came across this place. Took what I learned from the caravan and started stockpiling a bunch of supplies. So that way, when I wanted to, I could forge out from here, and in the meantime, I could work at the forge and go ahead and also go to the library. The library is really nice. They don't kick me out even though I keep accidentally burning their books.
They're used to Ray. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
I try not to burn the books. They just kind of get scorched when I go near them.
Chase, how much longer till we get to that house?
Oh, just a few more minutes.
Okay. I'd let you look through my notebook for information and everything like that, but there's medical information in there that I don't want to share with anyone right now.
Oh, well, in that case, here, how about you just read out what you are willing to share, and I'll make sure to make note of it, and then we can fill it in later.
Transcribe.
Okay. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, Riv, you're a smart kid, aren't you?
I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff that I don't know, which is why I want to make sure that I learn all of it.
Understandable.
I want him so bad.
You're not taking him from the town.
Oh, don't worry, I was planning on leaving the town anyways at some point. That's why I've been stockpiling supplies and gear in my house.
Wait,
Well,
so
it's...
I'm sorry, Jace. Jace, give me 1 second. Is that the reason why you want to go to your house after this to grab the stuff and leave?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? I get to follow you guys.
Hold on.
You've seen X. If I follow you, I'll see X. And then I get to look at them and I get to study them and I'll get to learn a bunch of new things.
Jace.
Yes?
Problem.
What?
He's planning to leave anyway.
Yeah, about that. Not smart, kid. It's safer here.
Well, it's safer, but I won't learn as much. I
You
mean, yeah,
will
there's
learn.
a library, but that's why I have the supplies in the house, so that way I can use this as a base.
You'll learn in time. Can't rush learning. After all,
Yes, I
things
can.
don't stick if you shove it all in. Okay.
But
Buddy?
that's why I take my notes, see? And then he'll start popping up like a metric ton of notepad instances and sticky note instances on his glasses.
Buddy, look at me. I need you to look at me, not your notes for a moment. He'll get down to eye
No,
level.
don't worry. I can see over the top of my glasses. That's why they're half moon, so that way I'm able to see. Domino was really nice when he gave them to me.
Oh,
But-
fuck.
Oh,
Buddy.
you don't know?
Yeah, he was really nice. He gave me glasses.
Oh, he's a
Magna just
cheat, ain't
puts
he?
his head straight onto Riv. It's like, fuck, here we go again.
So, Riv.
Riv.
What?
Look at me. You can
Yes,
see
I'm
me,
looking
right?
at you. Yeah, that's why I can see you and the notes.
It
I
is
can't take notes if I can't see them.
It is extremely dangerous outside of this town. This is probably one of the only safe places left.
Well, that's why I made sure to buy a survival kit from the market.
That's not going to do you any good if you have no field experience at all. And
Well,
you
I
can't
traveled with the
follow
caravan,
us.
and I made sure to prepare.
You cannot follow us. You have to stay here until things are a little bit safer out there. Because somebody like you, he pokes Riv's nose, as intelligent as you are and thirsty for knowledge and as healthy as that might be, would be in for more than you can handle.
Ooh, what factors are you using to determine that? Are you able to spell them out so that way I would know exactly when I'm ready?
Well, first of all, you're really small and adorable.
Baby.
I also need to know what your combat experience is like, how used you are to watching your back, your ability to do basic functions on your own in a stressful environment.
Don't worry, I learned how to dodge because I asked the other ones to throw rocks at me so I could learn.
That's not a good idea.
Well,
Why? I
small
learned how to
town.
dodge.
It worked for me too, honestly.
Oh,
You can dodge a rock, you can
I
dodge a
mean,
dodgeball.
I mean, Rocky Throw gets pretty popular around here some days, even though it hurts people.
I kind of learned the hard way.
No, we're
Ooh,
still
what's the hard
working on
way?
it.
Do you have a list of easier and harder ways to do it? If we know easier ways to do it, then that way we could teach others using easier methods.
No, so I learned from experience.
Okay, how is
Okay.
learning through experience harder than other ways of learning through doing an experience? Are you able to quantify that in any way?
I learned it while running from the X. I watched my team get assimilated in front of my eyes. Okay?
All right, breathe, Magna. Riv, we understand
Ray,
that you. Go ahead.
Ray leans over and gives Magna a hug.
We'll talk to you about what we can, Riv. But if you stay here, we're not planning on being gone forever. We can bring you new information. That way you're safe and you don't end up getting involved in all the craziness that's going on out there.
But second-hand information is automatically worse than first-hand. That's why I need to be able to see it myself.
Oh, so my information's less good than yours?
Well, for recording it, obviously first-hand information is always better than second-hand and even better than third.
What happens if I write down what's happening? Every single thing we find out.
That'll
So
So
still
long
be
as you're writing it
secondhand.
down, it counts as first-hand, but the moment that it's transcribed by someone else, it's second-hand. So if I were to compile it, it would automatically become second-hand information because I would not have the primary first-hand information.
So what you're saying is we're not a very good source for your information.
No, I'm saying you'd be an amazing source. However, the thing is that second-hand is automatically worse than first-hand, so if I can get first-hand information, it's automatically better.
I would like to see your data on that. When we get back to my place, I'll let you correlate it on one of the notebooks and provide it, okay?
Okay.
Loops his nose again, stands up, and starts walking.
Just as like Magna had to remember it, just a tear rolling down his face. And he's like, no, not right now. It's like, I think I remember the way, Jace.
Yep, come on now.
Can you take Riv for me real quickly?
Do you need some alone time?
Yeah, I need the alone time right now.
Are you going to run away?
I'm just gonna go sit on the roof for a bit.
He didn't
Right.
say no.
Come here, Riv.
Make sure to use the ladder.
Yeah, you should use the ladder.
Oh, Magnus just passing Riv over before immediately just like looking real quickly before scampering, like running over to Jace's house before immediately scaling the ladder and just sitting on the roof.
All right, Raven, when we get back, I want you to also quantify the value of your life versus the knowledge you'll gain versus experience, people bringing you knowledge, and how much that's going to impact your knowledge. And I want that report before dinner.
Oh, I could definitely do that. Also, does he prefer high places and that's why he's going to the roof, or is there another specific reason he's going to the roof?
I'm pretty sure it's because he likes high places because he can see a wide area of around us. It's a comfort
That
thing
makes
for
a
him.
lot of sense. But does that mean that he'd prefer a higher up area that has a more vision obstructors, or would he prefer to be lower down so long as it had a clearer field of view?
Not entirely sure. That's a good question for him later, bud. Come
Okay,
on.
I'll ask him.
I love Riv. I love Riv so much.
And Jace is not kidding. Once we get in, he's going to hand him a notebook and a pen and be like, there you go.
Wait, you're giving him something that he can't use?
He can use a pen.
Okay.
You might burn the notebook a bit, though.
It'll be
It's-
a little bit singed. He'll take care. He's careful around paper.
It's
Paper's
fine.
made out of books, and he likes books.
Sets down Ray and goes, it's okay. I've been through this. Motions to Ray.
Ray just kind of gives a little wave here.
Hi, I'm gonna talk to you a lot later.
Hi. I'll do my best to answer your questions.
Yes!
Now remember, Riv, anything that's said in this house stays in this house until we give you permission because these are sensitive topics, and we're not sure how to approach them quite yet.
Does that mean I can't take notes?
It means you can take notes, but you can't share your notes, okay?
Oh, okay. So long as I can take notes, that's fine.
Pats his head, goes to go ahead and wrap up Asher's present.
So, Riv, yeah? How'd you
Yeah,
get
my
to
name's
be
Riv.
so... How'd you get to be so smart anyways?
I don't know, I just read a lot of books. I have to be really careful when reading books because sometimes they'll catch on fire and be singed and then I can't read them anymore and then that makes me really sad. I end up giving a lot of my wages back to the library because I keep accidentally burning their books, but they're really nice about it.
Not a popular one, I take it?
What do you mean?
You don't... You're, don't have a lot of friends, or...
No, people are really nice to me. I even get to work at the forge and help out at the forge by reaching in and grabbing the metal once it's heated to the right amount.
Oh, that's fair. Nah, I just...
Yeah, it's a little bit uncomfortable holding it, but it's fine.
Ain't that swell? Yeah, it's a lot of books. You know, I've read a lot of books, too. Yeah.
Ooh, you have books?
Just a couple, you know, just, let's see here. Opens up a little satchel. Let's see, top 10 tips Wall Street won't tell you. There's a classic one. Got this
How do
other
you
book.
quantify classic? Is it based on age? Is it based on the value of it? How are you quantifying that?
The tips?
Well, you said it was a classic, so how are you quantifying the fact that it's a classic?
Well, it's old. At least, you know, it's pre-war and all, and I guess around your time. Yeah, no. What else? And it's a good read, you know. I found some quality stuff in there, good information.
Okay, so the quality of it has to do with the quality and the age. That's a primary factors in calling something a classic?
I guess, yeah.
For Charmies.
You know, I never really thought about this stuff. It's annoying to think about if I'm being honest with you. Makes my head hurt and my eyes spin around.
Jay suddenly slams down a glass of iced tea in front of Charles and goes, "Is this one better?"
Oh, hey,
I mean, I like the tea.
I'm sorry, I got distracted because I was looking at Charles's book.
Yeah, go ahead and read it. It's a, you know, I
River
personally.
immediately is reaching for book.
And Charles is gonna hand it to him. He's just gonna let him. Just be careful with the. Just careful with it. I mean, I'm sure you learned by now.
All right, Kerr, I'm rolling an academics check to attempt to absorb the knowledge of this book.
Go for it.
This is the first book he got his hands on this session, so I'm going to use a soul point to reroll that one.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Why are you rolling so many dice?
He rolls 8 dice on book related academics.
Specialty
and
things.
that'll be a 3.
The words rise from the pages and are absorbed directly into your brain.
Oh wow, that's really neat. Number 6 is pretty good. Although I don't really know what they mean by all this money, but I'm gonna go ahead and look up all the denominations later, so that way I know exactly the value and I can calculate the expected value of each of these things that they're recommending.
Aw, kid. Oh, you'd be perfect in a world with cash, you know. Oh boy. I gotta teach you more about financing and stock trading. I gotta teach you all that.
Maybe you should wait, Charles, until after the war is over.
Good a time as any time, you know. I mean, I learned, and war's not gonna be over for a while, I think.
Ooh, when's the expected end of the war then, if you know it's not going to be done for a while?
It's a guess, Riv. I don't know for sure.
Okay, then what's the guess?
Yeah, it's a guess.
Yeah, what's the guess then?
So when do you think the end is?
Nah, I don't know. It's like 3 decades, probably. Sure, that sounds about right.
All right, Charles expects that the war will end in the next 3 decades. Got it.
Why would you write that down?
Why wouldn't I?
said
You're
it.
a member of the Resistance, and you're saying that you expect the war will last another 3 decades. Why would that be pertinent information?
But what if...
He's so baby.
I can't guarantee it myself because, again, it's not firsthand, but at least I can note it down for later to pursue it in a part of another avenue.
I'm not doing this off of data, it's just kind of a feeling.
Well, yeah, but you're still doing this based off of personal experiences as a firsthand source.
So you're saying is that my information's valuable because of the culmination of the things I've done?
Well, at least it's valuable to me.
Huh. Charles just kind of lies back in the couch and just stares off into the distance for a little while.
Poor Spectre having to teach kids. And we got this going on.
To be fair, I think the combined force of those 3 kids is less energetic than Riv.
I've taken care of whole classes of kindergartners. This doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
Chase is so upset about his iced tea being bad.
There's tea?
But
So
yes,
you said that we could talk when we're on the inside?
What were you saying, Kerr?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I was just chuckling at poor Jace.
Jace is going to sit down next to Riv and be like, okay, let me see what you've written so far.
Okay, can I roll an academics check in order to have written this this assigned paper?
Go for it.
Whoops, accidentally had 1 too many dice. And of course it was an amazing roll.
Sorry, I was grabbing my dindins.
While all this is happening, Magna's just on the roof, just like essentially just crying as like
Alright.
the memories are flashing in his head.
Another 3 on an academics check to have written the assigned work.
You have written quite a lot there.
And he's going to present it to Jace.
Jace is going to take it and be like, man, I really need cheaters. I'm getting too old for this.
It's
He'll read
multiple
over
pages long.
He'll skim it. Question, how much did Riv value his own life over knowledge or gaining knowledge? In his short, please.
This is an academic paper.
In the shortest amount of time, he quantified his life rather low in comparison, so long as he was able to safely note down and distribute the things that he's learned.
Jace's counterpoint is that if you die out there in the wastes, and he'll set down the thing, your glasses are going to get left out there too. There's no guarantee that the knowledge you have, he pokes your forehead, will be able to get to the other people.
Oh, but
so
no.
in quantity,
I don't store it all on the glasses. That's just so that way I'm able to read what I'm storing inside. I know how to make data drops.
That's fine, but those are really hard to get to out there. My point being that data transfer is a lot easier when you're alive. So this number, he points at whatever you quantified your life at, really needs to be higher because you can't share information if you're not around for it, and you can't guarantee the sharing of your information when you're not around for it either. Therefore, all this previous stuff you wrote ends up being kind of meaningless if you end up passing before you get it out.
No, I've looked through data drops before. They're pretty helpful.
They are, if you can find them. My point is that Jace goes, actually, why don't I just explain it this way?
Well, it's not that much harder than going into wikis.
Jace is just going to explain how bad the wastes actually are. In detail.
A devastated no man's land of death, destruction, and struggle just for mere survival.
Oh, don't worry. That's why I have all the supplies.
Once again, if people can't get to your information, what value is it?
Well, no, I'll be able to survive in the waste because I have plenty of supplies.
It's not how it works. You need
Why not?
skill.
You need supplies to live.
You need
You don't have
supplies.
supplies, you'll die.
You need skill, my friend.
I'm very
There's a
skilled with books.
significant difference between knowledge in here and applicable knowledge. Do you know the difference?
Oh, if you want applicable knowledge, I'm not quite as good, but I have plenty of applicable knowledge too.
That is my point. Do you have applicable knowledge when it comes to surviving rough situations?
Oh yeah, I made sure to learn that.
Spectre at this point kind of like walks over into the room, hearing the raised voices. Hey, who's the new guy?
Oh, is this another member of your team? What's his name?
This is Spectre.
Hi, Spectre.
Hello.
He's a real.
My name is Riv.
Riv.
Well, actually, it's Rivamir. I hope they'll call me the All-Knowing one day, because I want to learn everything there is. But you could call me Riv for now.
Okay, all know. So what's going on? Like, what's with all the raised voices?
Not meaning to raise my voice here. Riv here wants to leave the town and go into the waste to follow us to gather more information. I'm trying to convince him that it's a bad idea because of this being pretty much the only safe space I know.
Okay, you got any supplies?
Oh yeah, I have tons of supplies.
Do you know how to take care of yourself?
Yeah, kinda. I made sure to learn how to dodge so that way I don't get hurt.
That's it? You don't know how
Oh
to
no,
fight?
I also learned how to forage and stuff like that, but hopefully that's not too much of a problem considering I have all these supplies.
But do you know how to fight?
I can shoot out fire.
Okay, so you're gonna die. That's it. You're just gonna die. Unless you get some proper training. I don't know what kind of training you've done in terms of your dodging.
Oh, I
or
had them throw rocks at
foraging.
me.
Oh, I see. That would explain a lot. I'm gonna be training some of the youth around here. You're welcome to join. Maybe you can pick up a thing or two.
Spectre.
Nah, you know.
Look, Chase. This kid. Well, sorry, I don't know how old you are, but
Oh, I'm almost a year old.
you're almost a year old. Hey, how old is Spectre? Out of character.
Probably a decade or two at least.
Okay. So he would be a kid to Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
Jace, you know what's going to happen. Even if we say no and don't take him with us, he's just going to follow. Better that we prepare him
Magna.
before,
I'm on the
gets
roof
into
right
some
now
serious
still.
trouble.
Yeah, I've been trying to convince him otherwise, but... Alright, Spectre.
Yeah, at the very least, I could try giving him a good shot at living through his first encounter.
However,
Consultation. I've survived so far.
That is very true.
I'll get us... I still think I need to get us more supply packs. How many did you get us anyway, Spectre?
Her?
Let's see.
I think we only got one, but
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got
I think
the
it was
one.
only one.
we
It's a
only
really
got
good one though. Don't worry about it.
we only got one, but they're not exactly short of supplies, and they're practically giving them away. You'll be able to find what else you need pretty easily. Just go to the meat market, and you can find the rest of the supplies there.
Oh,
He's
if
expecting us
it'll
tomorrow
help,
morning.
you could go through my stockpiles too.
We could, but some
Right,
tells me
he's
you're
got a
going to probably
stockpile of
need
his
it
own.
more.
Maybe.
We will need to inspect it just.
Brioche,
to
I'm
make
assuming
sure.
you want like a cooking set or something too?
I want
You
to
could
add
ins-
in. Sorry, I don't mean to cut in, but I just want to add in one thing real quickly. You could just hear a thunk outside.
Oh, he tried to fly off the roof again.
Oh, does he do that often?
Oh.
Twice
If I
since
had
we're
it-
here.
Yeah, if I had a nickel for every time he's done it, I'd have 2 nickels, but that's still a lot of nickels for this.
Now, did he
Ow.
fall off, or did the ladder fall?
I tried flying again. Ow.
Oh, geez, if only we had a medical round.
I'm gonna punch you so hard, Charles, when I get up. I just need a little bit of time.
Oh, is Magna a close combat specialist?
No.
Hardly.
Oh, then why'd they threaten to punch?
It's just what he does.
It's because I'm less of a combat specialist than Magna is. That doesn't mean I'm not good in the tussle. I think I did pass basic, the 5th time.
Ooh, what are the requirements for passing basic? This is the first I've heard of this.
Magnus behind Charles at this
It's
point.
actually pretty easy. He goes over to Charles. Charles, okay. We're gonna demonstrate exactly how hard it is to survive out there. Ready?
Yeah, I mean, sure, I guess.
Okay. So now I've got a question for the group. Do we want this to be somewhat silly, or do we want this to be body slamming?
Make it
I just
silly.
kill Charles, it's fine. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to engage in like a play fight and do rolls?
Oh, wait.
You get to say, yeah, okay, well, we'll do a play fight, and Spectre is just like, super serious mode now.
Wait, Magna's like right behind Charles at this point right now. Just like, hi, Charles.
Right, you all have fun. Riv, Spectre is very good at combat. He specializes in knife play and personal combat like I do. Magna's a medic. Charles is a ranged fighter. And Brioche is a support. I'll introduce you to my other son later, who's kind of a combo unit.
Yep.
So,
what is he a combo of?
Medic and close range. I've been teaching him some of my tricks for years, including thieving, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Hi, Asher.
I'm currently trying to grapple Charles. Does that succeed?
Let me move out of the way. Let me move out of the way.
Nope.
Spectre knifes Charles.
Just knives him? No.
Oh. It's my turn, I guess.
That would not be able to grapple Charles, I don't believe. Charles, what's your Charles, what's your defense?
How do I check that again?
Physical evasion, PEV. If you're using the more updated sheet. If not, body plus your highest expertise plus evasion, and then divide all that by 2, rounding up. Or no, not evasion. Evasion. Yeah, sorry. That was.
I got one. So what does PI stand for again? Physical.
Physical integrity. What you want is PEV, which is physical evasion.
And you're gonna do like what we were talking about. You're gonna take your body attribute, one of your expertises, and then evasion, whatever all that adds up to, divide it by 2. And
Rounding up.
Yes, round it up, and then usually that's gonna be something like 2.
Yeah, it's 2.
All right, attacker wins ties, but I think that's a 1. Are you hitting on 7s or 6s?
Should be 7s.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a 1.
So yeah, Charles gets grappled then. Oh wait, no, that's a minus
Charles
1.
doesn't. Yeah, it's a 1.
So in the course of the demonstration, Spectre just kind of like, he demonstrates a couple of different moves with Charles. He even at one point tries to grapple, but Charles, I guess due to his Langley size, is able to slip out of it.
Wait, I
Domino
pounds, baby.
Domino put him to work bending his body in ways he wasn't sure, so he used that natural dexterity to slip out in a way that Spectre wasn't expecting.
Wait, I have a question. How did I suplex Charles if I'm 3 feet tall and he's like 6 feet, I guess?
Yeah, Charles is like 6 foot.
Jumped up, grabbed him, and pulled him down with you as you fell, and then slammed him down.
Okay.
He's like
Falling suplex.
Magnus is like right behind Charles. It's like, hi, Charles.
Magna, right now, me and Spectre are doing a little demonstration here. You can just.
Spectre, you don't mind, do you?
Not at all. All right, I go ahead and I try grappling Magna.
Charles jumps out of the way.
And this is exactly why I left the house.
Oh no, he got me.
Oh no, they're dancing.
There goes my couch.
Alright, now that I got some distance, I'm just gonna do a little crack shot. Gonna roll for my wind bullet.
Are you gonna shoot at us?
It'll be fine.
Spectre is grappling Magna. Spectre uses Magna as a shield.
No. Wait, were we supposed to regain our health? Oh wait, no, I
yes.
wouldn't have anyway because I didn't pass out. I stayed up again.
And I was gonna put you to bed now.
Oh no! I'm just looking at Riv. Magna's just looking at Riv like, help! No, actually, no, stay back! I see Charles. Stay back!
As you look at Riv, you notice that there's like a little red light on one end of his glasses as he's rapidly taking notes and probably recording this.
Ah, fuck. Charles, I swear to God, if you shoot me, I swear to all that is holy, if you shoot me, I'm going to break your knees.
Oof.
Let's see what he rolled. Shit. Oh, that's hitting.
That's a 4, yeah, that's it.
No, that's a 5. No, it's sorry. You're right, it's a 4.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a 4.
Headshot.
I'm just not gonna roll damage because I don't think we're doing.
No, I'm not
think
rolling
that's fine.
damage.
You shoot a little gust of air, so it's just like a puff of air from like a air gun at worst.
Magna's immediately going limp. Just like,
Spectre
he's-
finishes it off by like slamming you accidentally into a nearby chair.
Charles.
Star moment.
Spectre, what did Cherkun do to you?
This is 100% why Jace left. He knew his furniture was going to be broken. He didn't want to be here for it.
Charles, you better fix the chair. Oh.
As the poor Cherkun shatters as Magna goes through it.
Yeah, I could probably fix it.
Huh. Spectre just reorients himself. Oh, thanks for the help there, Charles. He turns over to the God. It's gonna take me forever to get your character's name.
Riv.
Riv, yep.
So, Raven.
Oh, it's Riv.
If you can at least sorry. Reeve. If you can do at least that, then I'll take you with us.
What, do I have to at least hit them?
You got to at least be able to defend yourself.
Okay.
In hand-to-hand combat.
Ow.
Yeah,
Do I have to fight back or do I just have to dodge?
You have to fight back. Because dodging's all well and good, but at some point, if something catches you, you got to be able to take care of it.
Ow. Ooh, ow, that's smart.
See, I'm telling you that range is a great way to go to it because you don't need to be very strong for it. First of all, and second, it's it's good close or far away. You know.
I don't usually see fights, but this is... Ow. This is the reason why I don't like being in fights. Ow.
The medic needs to medic themselves.
I'll be fine. I just need a little bit of rest.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He'll walk it off. So I'm gonna be starting the training here in about a half hour. I expect you to be there. I can already see you're taking notes.
Vigorous nodding.
Use.
And Riv, okay, Riv, stop recording me. And he walks out the door.
Tanya Riv. That's usually how good I am at combat.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, but it does get a lot worse than that. I mean, we told you about some of those X. They can be like 10 times your height. It's a lot harder to get around them.
And then there's the assassins.
Yeah. There's them too.
Jace sneezes somewhere out in market.
Ow. Okay. I gotta figure out a way of getting like 40 silver. Crap.
Well, what do you need 40 silver for?
Oh, you're still here. Okay. Magna's going to like open the notebook, flip through a couple pages, then he's gonna show Riv the extendable greatsword or extensible greatsword, is going to explain. I did research on what Digimon everyone could be, like when they digivolve and everything like that, and I believe that I could be like this cool Mega. That's a samurai, and I just don't know whether or not I'll be able to. I don't know if I need to create the sword or if I'll get the sword when I become it.
The sword is
And-
created when you digivolve.
Can you share your research?
I'm sorry, Kerr. What? It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the sword's created when you digivolve.
Oh boy, I get to ignore the forge now. Yay.
But imagine having 2 of them.
Oh no.
Prudent choice.
But can you share your research with me?
Of course.
Yes.
Magna's like flipping to a specific page. Yeah. So I started off with Spectre. Of course,
Oh,
he's again.
what made you start off with Spectre?
Real quick, mods, can you guys check the chat about what's going on here?
Yeah, the person who joined.
Yeah.
I got him.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, continue. I just wanted to catch that before. That seemed sus.
Oh yeah, I saw the name. Weird. So I started with Spectre because of a personal reasoning. So he can evolve into these 4 forms, and then they evolve, and then give me a second. I actually need to look this up. So he. Okay, yeah, I literally just pulled it up. So Gamamon has the ability to become 4 different Digi-evolutions, depending on which way you go. He could be Wasn't Gamamon, Battle Gamamon, Chaos Gamamon, and then kind of Magna's gonna pause for a second, just thinking about whether or not he should say it, and he's gonna be like, Galoose Gamamon. Now, the first 3 can digivolve into this cool Digimon called Kanawaismon, and then that one can evolve into something even cooler. While Galoose Gamamon can evolve into kind of the opposite of Kanawaismon called Regulusmon, and evolve into something that's, if you look at like a coin, you know there's the heads and the tails. Kanawaismon's kind of like the heads, and Regulusmon is the tails. And then when they
Are they able to
digivolve,
flip or be connected?
what?
You said it was like a coin. Does it mean that it's able to flip or they're connected?
No, it's not like that. They're like they're opposites, yin and yang.
Oh, does it mean that they have a little bit of each other in each of their forms?
No, what I mean is that essentially they're completely opposite from each other. Immediately shooting a message over to Leon and being like, "God, I hate this already."
You get a distinct sense of amusement.
What are you doing anyway right now? It's kind of close to Christmas, isn't it?
You start to hear a voice before just kind of static cuts it off.
That's not good. If you would give me a second, Riv.
Oh, of course.
Running straight after Spectre. We may have a problem.
Spectre is just kind of walking, just kind of twiddling one of his knives in his hand, kind of like doing a couple of fancy little moves with it, catching it, stuff like that. Oh, what is it?
I can't get in contact with Leon.
Why would you?
To be fair, I'm kind of used to having him in my head already, so it kind of feels nice to be able to talk to him. And right now, it turns out I can't talk to him right now, and that's starting to make me worried.
So you want to talk to him?
It's weird, okay? There's times I want to talk with him and times I don't want to talk with him. Like right now,
You don't
especially
know
since...
this is more serious than having an ex, right? And I don't mean that kind of ex. I mean relationship ex.
I
Look,
just... Okay, I need to talk with him because memories from the old team just came back, and I know when I talked with him before he took over, he helped me get over it. I know I should be talking with y'all, but
talk
I
with us.
just sent... I know I should be talking with y'all, but I just sent him like one message, and then when he tried to talk to me, I could hear him for a little bit, and then just static cut in. It's as if something cut him off from us.
I mean, obviously that's not really a good sign, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I'm sure we'll be able to handle whatever's coming down the way. And, I mean, honestly, how worse can things possibly get?
God damn it, why'd you say it?
He turned... Just a second. He turns to a nearby tree and he kind of like raps his knuckle against it, just kind of looking about. So just take this as a sign. Like,
Okay.
we're a team. And you should talk with us and not him, because you already know what can happen if you talk to him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm already technically screwed because of Domino, so...
Well, that's going to be between you and Domino. I still don't know why you made that bargain.
It was in the moment.
I don't want to. I don't
thinking.
want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Like I said, it's between you two. But I'll back you
Alrighty.
up if things get bad.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Goes back over to Riv. Okay, where were we?
Oh, you were discussing the differences between all of the different evolutions of Spectre.
Okay, so Spectre, when he evolves, he could become Gluus Gamamon, Chaos Gamamon, Battle Gamamon, or Wezen Gamamon. Wezen Gamamon is a long-range fighter who has the ability to shoot railguns from the front of their head. Battle Gamamon is a close-up fighter, really using their fists and everything. Chaos Gamamon has the ability to fly, and so their whole gimmick when they're evolved and everything is riding the winds and flying at high speeds and impacting into the opponent. And then Gulus Gamamon, kind of the same thing as Battle Gamamon, but more brutal, along with the fact that it has the tail kind of like a spear.
So hearing all that and him being 1 year old, don't tell me that he's not enraptured, because that sounds like the coolest shit ever.
Oh no, trust me, he's like been paying rapt attention to all of this.
He gets rid of 4 different forms. He's like a Gundam.
No, there's Gundams that can transform.
That's out of character.
Yeah, out of character. There are Gundams that can transform, but only from one mode to another. They don't have 4 special forms.
It's just like Samurai Pizza Cats.
Okay. You ready for the next one?
Oh yeah.
Next, we have Jace. As you know, he's a Guilmon.
Day sneezes.
Oh boy.
Man, these packs are dusty. Dust them off. Continues walking.
So he has the ability to evolve into a Growlmon, and then he can go from Growlmon, I believe, to War Growlmon, right?
Yes.
And then he'll probably end up as Gallantmon / Dukemon. Got it?
Yep.
Now we have... I don't know how to handle Brioche.
Ta-da.
Why do I imagine Brioche has had confetti in his pocket this entire time just for that moment?
As far
Don't
as I
worry,
know,
that's not called confetti, that's called sprinkles.
There's rainbow sprinkles. Hooray!
oh, so for Brioche, as far as I know, he only has one more evolution because he's Burgermon right now. He'll become Burgermon champion. That's like all I know, of course. I don't know what he can digivolve into next because I was only looking at the main evolution lines. Next is Charles, who is, of course, a Renamon. So he'll go from Renamon to Cubimon to Talmon to Sakuyamon. And it's kind of actually interesting how his evolution line looks compared to what his character is actually like.
What can I say? Enlightenment is only for those in the grind set, you know what I'm saying? He knows what I'm saying.
God. I swear to anything that I can punch you faster than you can react.
I think Domino's teleportation can act faster than you ever could.
Want to test it out?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. And then, for me, as you know, I'm a Dracomon with the X antibody, so technically I'm the subspecies Dracomon X. However, what I can evolve into, I have two paths. I can go from Dracomon to Cordramon Blue to Wingdramon, who has the ability to fly at speeds at least Mach 20. I can go faster than Mach 20 if I go into Wingdramon. And then I become Slayer Draymon if I evolve again. Or I could be a Cordramon, but of the green variety, become Ground Draymon, forsake my wings in order to become a dragon that belongs on the ground, and then eventually become Break Draymon.
The ladder outside falls over.
That is not my fault at all.
Oh, how would it have been your fault when you were in here?
It's a habit. It's a really big habit of mine, especially with everything that happened in my past. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, what else do you want to know?
Well, everything, but if you want, we could go to my place and I could show you all of the supplies I have.
I wouldn't mind doing
Other
that.
than Charles, who else is at Jace's house?
I think just
Don't
Brioche.
be silly. I can do it.
Hey, Brioche.
Asher's getting sleep finally.
Yeah. Brioche. I'm gonna go with Riv real quickly, just to go through their stuff, okay?
Oh, so is Ray as well.
Ray?
I'm going to ask you so many questions.
Ray. I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna go with Riv real quickly to go through his stuff, see what we possibly might need, and I'll be back, alright?
I don't mind coming too, or because Riv said he wanted to ask me some questions.
I have so many questions.
Okay,
I can
here's the
try.
rules. Here's the rules on those questions. We can only ask them in either Jace's house, the house we're in right now, or your house. We can't ask them out in the street, okay?
Okay, I'll just ask them while you're looking through my stuff.
Ray
Okay.
nods and moves to follow.
And Charles
Ray.
is coming too. Yeah.
And no asking any questions with any vowels in it.
This is the dankest dungeon.
Burrito _the_noodle_dragon tipped $5. here to contact you about your Dracomon aka Magna expended warranty.
Thank you for that $5 tip, Burrito. We appreciate your support.
Yes, we do.
Shoot, I just lost what I was about to say.
I was about to say, I think we voided his extended warranty a long time ago, so we're good, Burrito. Thank you, though.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I remember now. Ray, are you still having headaches?
A little bit, yeah.
Give me a second. I don't know if medicine will actually work with you, but he's gonna quickly like rummage through. Do you have any allergies?
No.
Okay. I think this should work. He's gonna quickly grab like a glass of tea, and he's gonna like put it on the table before rummaging through the bag and grabbing like I forgot what it's called. Let's go.
Tylenol?
Thank you. Tylenol. Before grabbing some Tylenol. And it's like, you're going to want to drink the tea with this before you take it. Well,
He
when you
nods
take it. And honestly, I'm just going to say you should probably get some sleep as well. Because honestly, if I stay up another day, I'm going to have headaches. So you should probably get some sleep after taking that.
I'll be fine. Like I can deal with way more than just this. It's just my head's a little fuzzy and it hurts a little bit.
Wait, did you say fuzzy?
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if like there's static rolling through your head.
I guess that's one way to put it, yeah.
You're gonna stay here.
Oh, what's going on?
Magnus just now realizing.
Hey, Charles,
Yeah.
get Jace.
Yeah, I
Now.
could do that. Yeah,
Now.
all right. Yeah, no, I got it. All right, you don't gotta yell at me.
We're not going anywhere. We're gonna stay in here because we're gonna have a team meeting right now.
What about
Oh, so
Spectre?
I can't show you my place?
Not right now. This has major importance.
Connotations.
It's really important right now. Magna's gonna try to shoot a message over to Spectre, just like, "Hey, you need to come back now."
How's the connection?
It's good enough. You would be able to get it.
Okay, I hear Magna's like, well, what's going on?
Hey, Spectre, do I flick the knife like this or do I go like this?
I'm
Who
sorry.
said that? Was that Ray?
No, this is one of the kids that you were teaching.
Oh, I see.
No,
No,
you know
see,
how
you got to hold it by the handle. The handle is where a lot of your weight is going to be. If you don't properly distribute the weight, then the blade isn't going to do what you want it to do. Here, and he kind of steps in and adjusts him a little bit, positioning him just right. There, you see? You see how the blade feels more like a part of your body like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now do the flick.
And he
Flick
flicks
the
the knife
thing.
and it gets in your leg.
And he's able to actually flick it this time.
See?
This is
See?
so freaking cool.
These are only little party tricks that you can kind of show off, but they're essential fundamentals when it comes to later on.
Spectre?
And then you're going to teach us how to stab things too?
Well, I'd have to probably talk with some of your guardians around here first before we go into anything like that. But, these can be very useful if it comes down to it. And he hears Magna again, just kind of like nagging at him. Yes, what
Spectre.
is it, Magna? I'm busy.
Okay, very quickly. You know how I said I lost contact with Leon?
Yeah?
I think he's lost contact with, like, everything. Ray has the same thing that I'm having right now. Having a feeling of just static in the head. That's
Maybe
why
it's
he's
just
having
the
a
area.
headache.
If he's lost contact with you, it makes sense that he's lost contact with Ray. Doesn't
Well, it does.
mean that it's much more than that.
Well, it doesn't make sense because we were talking earlier, like earlier today, before I got dragged away by Jace.
Well, I mean, how's Ray? I mean, does he seem like he's in danger?
All he's having right now is a headache. I gave him stuff. I'm trying to get him to bed. Ray, go to bed, please.
I'm fine.
I'll wake you up when your dad gets back. I just need to see if it'll go away when you go to sleep. If not, it's not really that. It's gonna be really bad, okay?
Fine, I'll go lay down for a minute.
Thank you.
House.
I know you hate it, but please, this is kind of bad right now.
He does so.
He's heading to bed. If you could come back when you can, I need to talk with everyone and let them know what's happening. Okay?
Does this mean that I get to learn what's happening now?
Spectre just kind of turns towards the kids real quick, and he's just like, sorry, kids. Something's come up. I've got to head out, but we're going to continue this later, okay?
Can we come with you?
No, something tells me that this is more of a private thing, but, if it's something that doesn't take up too much time, I'll be back. I'll get you kids.
Magna, you haven't been answering. I've been trying to ask you what's going on. You haven't been answering.
You'll find out. Riv, you'll find out when everyone gets back, okay? This is going to be one of the things you can't take notes on.
I'm going to take notes on it anyway. I just won't share.
Riv,
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Is the town still going to be safe? Or is this the beginning of things happening like it used to be?
I don't know. I don't have Sorry.
Go ahead.
I've lost contact with Leon. I have no idea what's happening right now.
If there's an emergency, we really might want to go to my place.
We honestly don't know what's happening right now. I'm getting worried. I want to make sure Jace and Spectre are here first before we move locations. Because if anything, I can pick up either Ray or Asher and make a dash for it to wherever we need to go.
Okay, but I really think we should go to my place if there's gonna be an emergency. You don't have a lot of supplies here.
Does everyone else know where your place is?
I mean, probably. I get deliveries there all the time.
No, I'm pretty sure what Brioche meant was, does the rest of our team know where you live?
Oh, I don't know, but I could send you where it's at.
Tell me right now, I can tell Spectre.
All right, Riven's gonna go ahead and forward the like location of his house.
Immediately, like, reading it off over to Spectre using the message. Or the link.
Yeah, give me just a second. Okay, what were you saying?
Magna is, like, forwarding, like, the message that he's getting from Riv to you, being like,
Okay.
if I find out anything, we're heading over there.
Riv, what does your house look like?
Oh, okay. So it has a red house, and it has white walls, and it has a blue door.
Okay, any other distinguishing markings?
It's very rectangular, except for a detached storage shed, which I have some of the less valuable supplies in. There's also it's 2 floors, and there's also a basement, which has an internal entrance, which won't help you.
What's close by to it?
Spectre just kind of like he thinks back over to you, Magna. He's like, I think I'm already here.
Cool. I'll
Yeah,
be
it's
on
got
my
like his
way.
name on the mailbox and everything.
I'll be on my way. I'm grabbing I'm grabbing the other two. I'm grabbing shoot. I'm grabbing Asher and Ray right now. We'll meet you over there.
And
All right. I guess be careful.
Oh, the door's unlocked if you want to go in.
How is it secure if your door is unlocked?
Well, no one's gonna steal from me.
Every once in a while, Magna's like shooting a message over to Leon, being like, "Hey, everything all right?"
Static.
Shit. Okay.
Check.
Now, whatever happened to Jace? Oh dear.
I hear the sound of sneezing nearby.
Let's friend and go.
Let's friend and go.
Zim, know that we love you.
He said earlier he can't hear right now. He's just reading chat.
Give me a second.
I can fix that.
There we go.
Yeah, Jace gets back and Magna, Charles, Brioche, everyone is gone.
There's a note on the table. I swear. Wait, I told Charles to go get Jace.
And
Yeah,
he
but then you
did.
rushed to the wrong location.
I left a note just in case. Like explaining, hey, something's happening. Meet us over at Riv's house.
But do you have hands?
I left the note, Spectre. I left the note before we started running.
He learned from his mistake. He leaves the note before he tries to go.
Yes.
Jace sighs. He's going to grab the other pack. He'll start walking towards the house. He'll stop by the blacksmith to see if he's got the kukri done or not yet.
Yep, he has the cookies done.
Thank you.
And Charles walks up. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Charles.
Hey,
Here.
Hey, Jace, I think we gotta get back to the house right now. There's a situation going on.
Oh, they changed locations. Here, take a couple of these packs. These things are damn heavy.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
take one pack. He shoulders the other one.
okay. Yeah, this is a little more manageable.
All right. Thank you. We might be leaving tonight, Jaden. Sorry I didn't get to spend any time with you.
Charles's little noodle arms are trembling constantly, just holding this one pack.
Okay, Charles, turn around. We're going to put it on your back. Then we strap it on like this. And then when we tighten this, it's going to put some pressure on your back, make you stand up straight, but it'll be way easier. And then he pulls the cord.
Yeah, no, I got it.
When you said pull the cord, all I thought about was a parachute just suddenly coming out.
Oh, same here. Same here, actually.
Wrong
Charles
cord.
Flies away.
Goodbye,
It's like, I believe I can fly.
And that's our next arc. That's our next story. Charles is in the air. What are we
Sorry,
gonna
I
do?
wanted to send you off to Domino, but it didn't seem to work that well.
No,
I'm kidding.
no.
Let's go.
He's more like a little scamming Mary Poppins now.
Oh, God.
I'm Mary
Instead of-
Poppins, everybody.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah.
A spoonful of
Hey.
sugar for $5.
And it doesn't take too long for everyone to meet up at the home.
Jace is just gonna walk and drop the packs and be like, "Okay, those are very heavy." Brioche got you a mess pack. Spectre, this pack's for you. Charles has his. Magna, you're a medic. You don't carry. Oh goodness, Ash is out in dark cold. I told him he should go to bed. Well, he's got a medical
they're
pack
both in
too.
bed. I put them both in a bed, okay?
It's fine. This one's for me.
By the way, as you go upstairs, you see that there is like a lot of various like survival supplies.
Holy shit.
Wow. They're all labeled too. Mountaineering, lava mountaineering, underground exploration, lava
What?
underground
If you think this is
explanation.
impressive, you should see the basement.
Why is this one labeled space?
Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go to the basement.
Okay,
That's
guys. To be 100% honest, the reason why I called you over here is, well, so I told Rygon this. Sorry, fuck. I told Spectre this. I lost contact with Leon.
Okay, and wait.
So
No. Holds up a finger. I'm gonna go hold it, Ray.
I gave him something to help with the headache. But I was talking to him about it earlier. It's the same thing that's happening right now in my head, static. Essentially, as far as I think what happened is that the connection's been cut off, which is weird because I was talking with him earlier today.
Well, wish I could be surprised by that, but I wonder if that means there's a mega close.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, think about it. What else could cut off contact?
Why would I
Oh,
maybe be able to cut off contact?
so to be fair, no, because when I was with Horu, I still had contact with Leon.
Spectre looks a little confused as well. He's like, but the eggs always swarm megas. How could they do that if they're all being essentially staticked out?
It's a good question. That makes me wonder if somebody else is trying to take control.
I think maybe we should go to the basement if this is going to be bad.
We don't know.
Could it be Demi?
Let's go to the basement. Come on.
Okay, I'll grab Asher.
All right,
All right, take any packs you want from up here, by the way.
Grabs the one labeled space.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Magna's quickly gonna grab the desert survival kit, just being like, can't be too bad to keep it on the safe side.
Yeah, here. Don't worry. The downstairs is a lot cooler.
Oh boy, here we go. Picks up Ray. Starts to come
Ray's
down.
just kind of grumbling.
Don't worry, bud. This might be an emergency. We got you.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Nothing's nothing anymore, bud.
Wait, Rygon. Fuck!
Oh,
I keep forgetting the characters. Fuck! Spectre, can you see if you can get in contact with him?
no. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you can't get in contact with him, or no, you don't know if you can, or no, you don't want to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Honestly, I'm full on guessing at this point, but the fact being that you can hear me talking with him means that you have a line where you can talk with him. And I know this because when he took over when he was trying to take over my body, he wanted you.
Okay, so why would he bother with you if he could talk to me already?
Well, it turns out I'm his goddamn ex.
Not really X. You guys were still married when you died. Jay says while walking by.
Okay, whatever.
Well, you have memories from a past life?
Yep.
No, I do not.
No. But
Jace
he just
does.
said, no. But
Jace
he
does.
says, how do you get those?
Either
Not.
or. Let's get into the basement.
Come on.
This
Okay,
is not
fine.
a conversation we're going to have here.
Grabs a
And
water
no,
survival pack on his way.
I'm not talking to him.
You better take note, Rid.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. You're
I
not
was
going to talk with him. You know what? That's fair. I did kind of tell you, don't listen to him. Whatever. As Mag just like picking up Asher, just like, God, he's bigger than me. Why did I do this?
Jace
like-
will pick him up too and be like, this is why you're not carrying anything past your medical pack. With 2 packs strapped to him and 2 kids in his arms.
Funny you say that. Just like patting his stomach as he's like, I got the desert survival bag.
You ate it?
It's just a single canteen of water.
No, like the bag's on my stomach, so I'm just patting the bag, which is on my stomach.
Uh-huh. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so here, first we do this to open up the basement, and like he lifts up like this really heavy trap door type thing, and it shows like a long hallway down as he starts scampering down. Oh, last one through. Make sure to close the trap door behind you.
Nope, I'm not dealing with trapdoors again.
Go first.
But me.
Whee!
I'll go last, or Spectre, if you don't mind going last.
Yep, I've got you. I've got the end.
Okay. Brioche, I got you the good mess kit, by the way. It has the big pot.
Oh boy.
It should be able to fit Magna if need be.
I'm sorry, what? What?
Jace doesn't say anything else.
Nom
Just
the dragon, nom the dragon, nom the dragon.
You just
Yeah,
hear
just
Spectre
maybe
coming
just-
in from the back as he shuts the door. Oh, hopefully it's better than your iced tea.
Ow! My iced tea.
You know,
I
it
know
really wasn't that bad.
Thank you.
Look,
I
Charles,
enjoyed it. Very filling.
We all know that you have no taste.
That's
All
just-
right.
That's a low blow.
As you guys like get down to like the bottom of the stairs, you see Riv like basically like bouncing in place with excitement as you see an absolutely ludicrous amount of food supplies and water supplies. Don't worry, I have salt pork, I have hardtack, I have some pemmican, I have a bunch of dried fruits. I have all these water barrels that I made sure that they were labeled so that way we know how old they are, just in case. Obviously, I did the same with all of the foods as well.
Well, I would say this is excessive, but not in our situation.
Yes, I told all of them I wasn't over preparing. This is what I learned when I was with that trade caravan.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's how I got here. I went along with a trade caravan.
So, Jace.
Yeah,
Rib's not from the original town, is he?
probably not. It probably happened just before things happened. So, before we go into that, though, pressing matters, yes. Static. My kid got a headache.
To be fair, the reason that he has a headache and what he explained, how he felt with it, is the reason why we're dealing with this right now. Is because if I didn't have a link with Leon, that would have been fine. I would have been fine with that. But your son losing it is not good.
Well, I don't know if he has it right now. Ray, are you able to contact Leon?
He focuses for a second before just kind of shaking his head. Nope. Mm-mm.
What about communicating with other X?
There's nothing in my range right now.
Okay. Did you feel anything else before the headache kicked in? Anything weird, buddy?
Not really.
Oh. Let's
I'm
see
sorry.
here.
Magna and your son both had too much sugar today.
I had no sugar, actually. Joke's on you.
You had
Oh,
tea.
I had
does
no
sugar
tea,
have
actually.
the possibility of cutting off the connection?
No.
I think he was
then
implying that it might
why
have
would-
been
why
sugar
would
high
Brioche-
thing.
Oh.
So Ray had the sugar high. I only had one glass of tea, but I didn't feel any adverse effects from the sugar.
You also haven't had sleep in over 48 hours.
Fair. I think it's been longer, actually, because I've been supercharged and then I didn't have any sleep at all. I beg that it's not the sleep.
This could be a lot of things. It could be a lot of bad things. It could be a lot of good things. We don't have any answers right now, so the best I could say is first, keep calm. Two, you lay down for a bit.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna.
Hey, do any
go
of you want
ahead.
salt pork?
I'm good. I had so much lunch and breakfast.
Okay, because I skipped lunch, I'm going to eat some salt pork.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, pass out over in the corner. You can see as Magna just pulls a blanket out of his medical bag.
Magna, as you do, you get a little bit of a static headache.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna pass out. Don't mind me.
Wonder if I can contact Santos.
Magna,
Yes.
do you think we should take you to the doctor of the town? See if
I
they
just-
can figure out about the headaches?
The bad thing is that it went from... It's affecting only 2 people right now. As far as I know, it's not affecting anyone else. It's not a disease or a virus, because if so, y'all will have the same symptoms within a couple of days because y'all are in close vicinity to us. So it's probably due to the fact being that Ray and I both have communication with Leon. For some god-awful reason, however, Spectre's immune. So you know what? I'm happy.
So,
I'm just gonna pass
go ahead.
out.
Well, first, important question. Why did you wince when you used the blanket?
Headache.
Wait, did the blanket make the headache worse?
No, the headache just got worse. So I'm gonna pass out. And I really hope that when I wake up, the problem's solved. Because if it's not solved, I'm gonna need to get thrown on the roof.
Rib is gonna go ahead and like come over and like try taking off the blanket just to see if that changes condition.
Nope.
Give me back the blanket, please. The floor is kind of cold.
Fine.
It did nothing, by the way.
Oh.
Hey, Magna.
Yes?
Can you roll me a integrity roll, please? As Floorcoon calls you into its sweet embrace.
No! Oh no! Not the integrity! And Tochemay. Nice. I'm gonna use mind and logic here. I don't have anything in integrity, so it's just a 3-die roll.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Oh wow, no success.
Fortune calls.
Okay, just noting that down.
Ah fuck, here we go. The beginning of the end, boys. I'm gonna play my music again. Am I able to pass out though?
Yep.
Magna is passed out at this point.
Alright, Rib would immediately start just like, like checking over condition, trying to make notes. Basically just trying to keep as like meticulous detail about what's going on as possible.
Kerr, I'm gonna send you a
yep.
message.
I'm also sending you a message, Bryan.
Oh, perfect. Who knows?
What would you like for me to roll on this, Kerr?
What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm attempting to monitor condition and look for any changes, and as well as note down like fluctuations and stuff.
Medicine.
Medicine, cool. I'm gonna make this a logic. 1 success.
Okay, yep, you're able to see. It looks like he's having a nightmare almost.
Cool, that was my question. Was I gonna have a dream or a nightmare?
Based on what was said earlier, I'm assuming that no one else really has any medical training except for Magna, who just passed out, and Asher, who's still asleep.
Yeah, he stayed up too late.
Oh, okay, good, because I do have a little bit of medical training.
Okay, I'll leave that to you. For the rest of us, I guess medical training will be good to have a lot of. I can only think of trying to reach out to Centos. What about you guys? You guys have any thoughts?
Personally, I think we should have all contact cut off from everyone. No good will come from anybody knowing where we are.
Well, Sentos already talked to Jace earlier, so I'm not sure about that.
I still think having the second doctor's opinion would help.
Yeah, but are we really ready to tell the town the truth?
Do they need to know? They seem happy.
That's a quandary. I don't know the answer to that. Well, it irks me to say no. I don't want to tell them the truth. At the same time, robbing them of that knowledge just feels wrong, I guess, if that makes sense.
Is this about Ray or something else?
Something else.
What is it?
Oh no.
The X.
The X
What about
aren't
the X?
the X aren't killing Digimon, they're imprisoning them, and there is a way to get them out.
There is?
Ray
Yeah,
nods his head.
otherwise you wouldn't be here.
What do you mean?
About 25 years ago, I and Ray watched this town get completely run over by X. That would have been probably you. It was peak season for me, so I would have been out foraging that day and those days that you're around, so that's probably why I never met you.
That's a nice way of saying completely destroyed, Jace.
The entire town was destroyed.
Oh, wait, is this is this relating to a you going through time, or has something else happened?
No, you were pulled out of an X, and your memories of being devoured in this town being destroyed were erased.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get those back then.
Yeah,
that could
we'll
give
have
me really valuable data.
things down the road, but unfortunately everybody in this town past us were at one point completely destroyed by the X, and nobody knows.
So mass data retrieval is entirely possible.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh, this means so many things. Wait, hold on. Wait, no. I need to immediately. And then he like runs up to like the nearest wall and starts trying to like inspect like the data that makes it up, trying to see if there's any like signs or remnants.
None that you would see.
He is going to meticulously be noting this down, anyways.
Well, at least that's one out the door. My worry is that if we go to the doctor, we're going to have to explain to the doctor what's actually going on for him to understand what Magna's going through. Otherwise, he can't properly diagnose Magna. And I'm not sure he's going to have the expertise needed to help Ray.
Dad, I'm okay.
For now.
Scene cut over to Magna just shaking. You can kind of hear him whimper.
That's what he gets for staying up for 48 hours. Option number 3. We leave town now. Because if anything's after us specifically...
Might not be the best idea to leave town with one man down, you know.
Do we have a choice?
Well, I mean, my basement is pretty nice. I think we could probably stay here for a while.
I don't know if I can live through watching my town get destroyed a second time.
Oh, well then, just stay down here. You wouldn't have to watch it.
Oh, sweet summer child.
What? The
Live
signal's
through-
bad going through here anyways, so...
Live through the town not making it, or defend the town this time.
That is an option. We could also try to choose to stay and fight, but we don't know what's coming, so if anything's coming.
Because if we just leave the town, it'll be the exact same thing happening again. The town going down.
Do we actually think we can protect it, though?
Yeah.
With you and Spectre, sure, I think we have a fighting chance.
What's your take, Spectre?
I don't know. I mean, I want to protect the town. But at the same time, I mean, I think we have to be practical about this.
If we could even get a hint of what's going on, that would be great. I still suggest maybe me trying to see if Sentos is still around, if he's got any clue what's going on. If he's gone, we know that something really major's happened.
Maybe we should then do a quick little split up. Teams of 2, teams of 3. See what we can find and come back here. 1 hour tops.
That sounds pretty good.
I'm sure there's a fighter on every team.
So that means me and you are splitting, and Brioche and Charles would split. Charles with you since he's ranged, and I could use the support from Brioche. Any time that an enemy is stunned against me is a bad time for them.
Sure.
We leave Rev here to take care of Magna, and we leave Ray here to take care of his younger brother, right, Ray?
Hey, I can fight too. I'm really good at fighting.
Yeah,
It's
but
not the fighting we're concerned about. What if something happens here? What if somehow a force gets in and they're undefended?
I can protect Hunter.
Besides, you being here means that I get to ask you questions, and I can also check your signals against Magnus.
Yeah, it sounds like you will be thoroughly entertained the whole time.
Did I hear Hunter?
Asher or
The
Jace
trauma
goes,
squad, go!
I
Wait.
just gave myself trauma.
wait, Hunter?
Who's Hunter?
A hunter's here?
No. I gave myself trauma.
Oh,
Made a boo boo.
Now I have to inflict this trauma upon all of you, though.
All right.
Mm.
I did send you a message of what to do.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, but if possible, Riv is going to be trying to compare the anything happening to Magna to also what's happening to Ray, because now he'll have 2 data points. Is that
Alright.
is that okay?
Yes.
All right, cool.
So we're splitting the teams, and then what exactly?
well, me and Brioche are probably first going to try and find Sentos, and then we're going to probably scout the perimeter. Spectre, do you want to stay inside, or do you want to take another perimeter?
I say take the perimeter, start working our way in.
Gotcha, meet in town center.
Yep, meet in town center. This house
Fantastic.
is actually pretty close to the whole center, so we could do a quick check there and then come straight back here if we don't see each other.
Sounds good. This way we can look for any oddities, See if anybody's seen anything. Quick questions only.
Yep. I'll take west to north.
All right, we'll take south to east.
All right then.
And be good, Ray.
And remember, the floor is your friend.
Ray nods. Don't worry, I'll make sure I keep him safe.
Thank you, Ray. And break.
All right. Spectre opens up the trap door, starts hauling himself out.
Charles is right behind.
Jace will take up the rear for Brioche to go first so he can shut the door behind him.
And here we go.
Investigation time. Woo!
Go for it.
Look at us. We're acting like actual party members for once.
It's beautiful.
What would you like us to roll? Subterfuge, Cur, or perception?
Investigation.
What specifically are you trying to do? Are you trying to investigate? Just look around? Where are you doing this at?
For me, I'm looking like for any oddities, things like tracks that there appear to be too many of them in one place. Looking for the sound of, like, say, metal on metal. Looking for smoke in the distance, dust clouds that are too big that might suggest that there is a large group oncoming, that sort of thing.
Jace is first looking for Centos. If he doesn't find it, he's going to take a similar path, but also look for people that are noticing. You know how people act weird when they're when they've seen something weird, but they're trying not to react to it, like smoke in the distance or something? Like they definitely saw something, but they're like, oh, that's just weird, and trying to pass it off.
Yep.
He's looking for that kind of behavior.
Okay. Give me investigation rolls from both of you.
All right. Mind, cunning, and investigation. 4 days.
I'll go. Yeah.
I think everybody gets to roll 2, right?
Yeah,
Yes, they could help you.
Well, I mean, obviously I'm not going to roll, but
Soul point to reroll 1. Okay, me, I guess.
get fucking punished. Let's go.
Damn.
That's fine. I'll take the 2.
If I roll another one, if I roll another 10?
They continue to explode.
Okay.
No, that's only 1 era. You only have 1.
I got a 10 and an 8, so a 10 is 2, plus 8 equals 3, minus
Wait,
1.
you
Oh,
still have
that
to
is
reroll.
only...
Yeah, you have 2 1s.
I rerolled the 1-1, but I do have a reroll still, so let me reroll that.
Yeah. Okay, 2.
Yep, that one was a soul roll, so 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So I'm at 3.
I have no idea where I'm at. I think 3.
Shouldn't you
I'm
just be at
helping.
2?
Yeah.
Or wait, no. Okay, yeah, no. You rerolled one of the ones in order to.
Yes.
Okay.
And got a 1 right away, so it's like, ouch.
Yep.
Guess I could use my soul bound to reroll my whole thing.
Well, that'd be will.
Oh, right.
Soul is for a result of 1 on a dice or to add a dice.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's fair. Whoopsie.
Look at Brioche rocking this investigation over here.
Yeah.
Jace must be panicking a little bit.
Jace is panicking a little bit.
I mean, you would too. This is the second time.
Or, let's see. For Spectre's roll. In the distance, very, very far distance, at least maybe an hour or 2 out, you would guess, based on the range, you can see like a little light coming towards you. It's just kind of in the distance, and you can see it's gold, a very beautiful golden light.
Is this like the kind of light that looks like it would be shining through glass? Is it the glint of light on metal? Or is this just a floating orb of light?
More like a little orb of light, though it's too far out to really make out details of if it's glinting off of metal or something.
Okay. Spectre just kind
It
of
seems
looks
like
over at
it's
Charles.
emanating light. And also you would be able to see almost like a dust cloud, like a lot of people moving.
Okay.
But it's still very, very far out still. It'd be at least an hour or two before it could get close enough for you to actually figure out what it is.
Okay. Spectre looks over at Charles, who... Does Charles notice anything?
Nope.
Okay, he kind of like pats him on the back and points over into the distance. Hey, Charles. Hey, just stop looking at that for a second. There's something over there. Looks like they're about an hour to 2 out. I don't know. Looks like there's going to be a lot of people coming. So I say let's take a quick glance around here, see if there's any like forward scouts, and if there isn't, let's make sure to get back to the rest of the team because we don't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeesh. Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna have to. Oh god.
Breathe. It's okay. We've got time to prepare.
We might have time. We could build a wall, or evacuate the town, or something. We might have to tell everyone. I mean, they're just gonna die if we don't tell.
I'd like to do a roll to try and get Charles, back into the right headspace.
Okay. You can attempt to do so. That would probably be a... Well, how would you want to try to calm him down?
I'd probably utilize, words.
Presence, then.
Presence. All right, so probably...
Now, Charles, concentrate on the coin in your hand.
I'm going to use Mind Forceful Presence, then.
Okay.
That'll be 3 dice.
What do you say to him?
Charles, think about the money. If you start breaking down now, you're going to lose out on a lot of opportunities to make those shiny gold coins you like so much.
I don't think that's true at all, but it is a very nice thought.
Oh, good to have you back. All right, let's go ahead and keep looking around.
Right, yeah.
Okay, our scene's done.
And Jace, Brioche, you guys see no sign at all of Sentos. Though Brioche is able to see, once you guys start looking, he's also able to see the light in the distance and what looks almost like a dust cloud of movement.
Jace, what do you think that is out there in the distance?
Trouble. I don't know what it is, but it's probably trouble.
Familiar or no?
Not familiar for this area, no. Ominous light orbs and dust clouds aren't common out here. I don't think this is anything from the boss either, correct?
Nope. This doesn't look like it.
Yeah, this is nothing from the boss that's danger to us right now.
Wait a second, we've never had anything from the tip goal yet, and we have like an hour left.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you did have something. You had your panic attack down in the basement. That was the very Toku Christmas.
Merry
We all
Christmas.
know.
Have a panic attack.
Honestly,
Sure.
sounds about on point.
Sure.
What's up?
You know that I know that that isn't Toku.
Yes, it is. You'll see.
Well, I mean, I'm
See,
just
the-
waiting. I'm waiting now. It's just a waiting game for me.
Bobby Chimbus,
fine.
everybody.
Let's finish scouting the edges, just make sure. And then we'll get back to the house. I think, Brioche.
And as you four meet up again, just as you go in Magna, as everyone's getting downstairs and settled, you suddenly jerk awake with a scream.
What data can I get off of this?
It looked like you just had really terrible nightmares.
And he might be good.
Oh, don't worry, Magna. That's just a nightmare. I didn't detect any single external cause for that.
No. Where's Jason, everyone?
Right here, guy.
As you see,
Everybody walking
Yep.
down the stairs.
What were y'all doing outside?
Figuring out what's going on, and we have a... I'm assuming you saw it too, Spectre and Charles.
Yeah, we got about a couple hours.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Just...
What did y'all see by any chance?
I saw a dust cloud. I didn't really see much in the way of any shapes amongst it, but I did see a very bright orb, a golden light almost.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I really want to be wrong. I really want to be goddamn wrong right now.
Speak up.
As like Magna's like knees just drop, like he managed to stand up after screaming and everything. His knees drop to the ground. He's like, I'm really begging I'm wrong. I really hope it's wrong. I really hope it's wrong.
Spit it out.
My nightmare, it might have been a vision.
Magna, say it.
The town was burned alive. Horu flying above the town. He was shooting golden beams of light. And they were lancing down, and they were either dissolving or straight up murdering the Digimon in the town. And every member and members of Hope's Bastion were there as well. They had weapons, and they were killing everything. And they all had like golden. All the people from the town had soft golden light radiating from their bodies. Oh no, sorry, that was the people from Hope's Bastion, and they were all chanting, "Death to the heretics, purge the enemies of the digital world." I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do something stupid.
Not you, us.
No. Maybe I can change it if I run forward and I say I was the ringmaster of the whole thing. Maybe, who knows?
Do I have
still
to hit you?
believe that all this here is X.
About to say, do I have to hit you upside the head? No.
I think you're a traitor.
We
They're
need
just
to
gonna
get
kill you.
everyone to leave.
The only thing you do going forward is going to help with is just, I don't know, stopping them for like 10 minutes? Maybe less. If Oliver's the one that pulls the trigger. Eesh. No, that's...
We need to get everyone out now. If we want them to live, we need to get them out now.
There's an alarm bell on the mayor's office for alarm.
Magna's immediately racing out.
Grabs you by the horn. Stop.
If we don't move now, they'll die.
Yeah, well, we still need a plan. What are the rest of us supposed to do?
Take up the front. We need somebody to warn the people that the war is coming and they need to get out of here. We need a safe place to go, so we need to name that off. And the rest of us need to be ready at the front to try and defend as long as we can to make sure everybody gets out. We should be the ones taking up the rear.
The map. Chase, let me go. I need to get the map.
Sets you down. Give it
In
back to
mute.
Asher when you're done.
Okay.
Charles, how good are you at evasion?
Yeah, it was one of the few things I was good at, dodging and shooting.
Yeah,
I think the best town.
Just a second. I turn towards the rest. Charles and I could probably run distraction. Then I'm trained in covert guerrilla style warfare.
I did not volunteer for this. I want to make that very clear before you all send me out to my death march.
Okay. Safe house, safe place that we can go, safe place that we can go. We're actually okay. We could head back to my old base.
That
It's a
works
bit
for
of-
now. We can change places later.
Well, I know there's gonna be nothing. There should be no Digimon there, as far as I know, except for maybe a few stragglers of the X. But we should be able to head to my old town. It's gonna be a good fortified area. We'll have the advantage because, as far as all the other megas know, it's gone off the map. It's supposed to be off the map.
All right. We'll use that for now. If plans change. Any arguments with that?
We still got to convince the townspeople.
Also, if we get a cart or two, we could probably take a lot of my supplies out.
Leave organizing the townspeople to me.
I can ring the bell because I'll be able to fly up there.
Then I say, Jace, Magna, you go ahead and you ring that bell. Jace, you and Spectre kind of like, oh, wow, keep forgetting your name. Riv.
Riv.
Are you at all liked amongst the townspeople? Do they know you well?
Oh yeah, they know me.
Do you think you could convince them to move while the bell's
Um,
ringing and Jace is trying to coordinate everything?
Maybe. I normally just light their fireplaces.
I mean, it's the best we got.
Spectre,
about
I'll
you,
keep a
Brioche?
lookout as well.
You just gonna protect them as they start moving?
I could probably use Brioche's help with coordinating.
Okay. And Asher's obviously still out, so you guys will just have to take Asher. Go ahead.
I'll keep a lookout while I'm up at the bell, because I'm pretty sure it'll be one of the first targets they want to take out after they hear it.
Would you say, Brioche?
I was just going to say, if they're attacking the town, they must know something about here.
Yeah. But I mean, this is the best thing we got. We've only got a couple hours. I can maybe extend that up by another half hour, but that's about it. Anything more, and Charles and I are gonna risk getting caught.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't want that. We'll do our best.
Ray kind of loses his hand. What can I do?
You're gonna
Well-
be. Go ahead.
I was just saying, well, somebody's got to take care of Asher. Jace is gonna be too busy with everybody. I know you want to get out there, and I know you want to fight, but I mean, Asher needs you right now.
Time for you to be a big brother and carry your younger brother.
Are you able to pick up the crates? You said you were strong.
He nods, but I can take care of Asher.
That would be very much appreciated.
Perfect. I'll get on coordination duty once people start showing up and explain the situation best I can.
All right.
This town wouldn't happen to have any landmines, would it?
We
No.
never had any use for them.
Yeah, I thought not. Okay.
Well, best we can do is try to maybe utilize the streets to confuse. We can try heading out into the wilderness and just run distractions, like try to peel some of them off of the rest, that sort of thing.
Now focus on the trees. The trees is a forested area. It only goes so far, but it has a lot in there, a lot of underbrush that never burned. You might be able to start a fire.
We can do fire, and I can set up some improvised traps as quickly as we can. Charles, you any good at tree climbing?
It'd be my first time, I think.
What do you think about playing sniper? Get him to duck down low for a while.
Well, I could do that. Yeah, sure. Of course.
Well, that's all we can do on our end. Where do you, if we encounter anybody, where do you want us to send them?
Any townsfolk?
Mm-hmm.
Town center by the mayor's office is where everybody will gather. Once we're done or ready to move, I'm gonna have. You said you can shoot fireballs, right, Riv?
Kinda. For a little bit.
We'll do that, or we'll set a building on fire. Look for smoke in town.
Oh, if I sit still for a while, I can make a really big fireball.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll use that as the warning. That'll be our. We're ready to move and to withdrawal, and come meet us. And we've sent people forward, and we're going to be taking up the back.
All right. Well, Ray, while you're watching Asher, do you think you could move crates to the top of the stairs every once in a while?
He nods. I can try.
All right. If you can't, it's fine. I just want to know because you said you were strong. So.
Ready, everybody?
Yeah.
Riv,
Okay.
welcome to war. Break.
All right. Spectre
Magnus
heads out.
Magnus dashing straight for the bell before flying straight up.
Okay.
And
Ding, ding, ding.
While he's ringing the bell, he's scanning real quickly, trying to figure out where the enemies are coming from.
It looks like it's from the entrance to the town is the direction it's coming in.
Are they already at the entrance?
Not yet. You can still see like the dust and stuff is still coming. They're still quite a bit away. Though you can see that the orb of light is getting closer, and when the bell starts ringing, it starts to actually like speed up.
Hit.
I'm sure you see two little dots near the entrance of the town. One that's moving like at a good pace, and the other one's just like kind of like reluctantly lagging behind.
Mental message straight over to Spectre. Horu's coming over.
I'll do my best to try and grab his attention.
Is like everyone already outside?
Mm-hmm.
Kerr, quick question.
Quick answer.
Along with my roll, can I possibly use one of my moves as a combination to try and bolster it?
Yeah.
All right, I would like to make a use of my noble roar to call attention and get people moving, and I would like to roll a presence, an instinct presence mind to rally people into action.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to shout that imminent death is coming, that an army is coming to attack the town, and to grab essentials, gather, and get ready to evacuate immediately.
Yeah, I have a bit of a question. Is there a porter service?
Yes.
All right, if at all possible, Riv is going to be attempting to get people to like bring the porter carts over to his place so that way he can like, load up supplies and shit.
All right. Roll dice.
This will be
And add a +3 to your dice pool and lower the difficulty by 1.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 dice.
Yep. And you succeed on 6s.
Wow.
I'm gonna just take the full reroll, I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
because I've got 2 will that I can burn here.
Well, you got a chance there.
Yep, this looks way better.
Aw.
It's a 2 at least.
Yeah.
Do I want to
and
burn
Kurt,
my
we're
last
getting-
will for the game?
So go
Kurt,
for
we're
it.
getting
Oh, I
echoes
only got
from
one.
you.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, I got a 2. I don't have any other rerolls left, I think. Yep, my willpower and soul are each 1.
All right. So, thankfully, though, the people here have trained for this sort of scenario, and thanks to you using your roar, and the fact that you are very well liked in the community and such, you are able to get everyone to actually start following everything what you're saying and to start getting ready to evacuate just like they had been planning in case anything actually happened.
Chase takes a moment to go, God, I wish somebody would have rung the bell the first time.
Kerr, is it well known that Riv has been stockpiling stuff? Because I don't think he would have been secretive about it.
Oh yeah, everyone would realize that.
Yeah, so
everyone knows about Rev's hobbies and such, considering he probably
Yeah.
talks to anyone who even hints at it.
Anybody
yeah,
that
yeah.
even half a second listens.
Yeah, even listens for half a second. So he's gonna try and get like anyone that's nearby the porter thing to like start taking carts over to his place for obvious reasons.
It's like, hey, you want to eat? Go to get a box.
Hey, look, Rib was
Yes.
interviewing the rabble rousers. So what type of gang are you?
And the people are actually working together pretty quickly in order to do this, in order to get everything going, getting everything evacuated. Yes, Rev is the local doomsday prepper, without even meaning to be.
He just wanted to prep for going on adventures.
Hey, doomsday preppers are always crazy up until a doomsday actually happens. Then they're your best friends.
Doomsday preppers just like to make stuff. They're just big DIY fans, let's be real.
Yes, as the bell is ringing, though, that light in the distance is suddenly speeding up way faster now.
Victor turns to Charles. Do you think you could get a shot off?
My bullets go about 30 feet, but yeah, I could probably do something.
I thought you said you could snipe.
You know, with a gun, yeah.
All right. Well, here, and he kind of like clears the your sight line as best he can, gets you a box, that sort of thing.
Well, I guess I could really try with the Gale bullets here. All right. Just gonna kneel down, you know, just against the box.
Now, who
The
are you
figure
shooting?
is still pretty far out. It's still going to take a couple of minutes before it can actually get to where you guys are. It went from basically just like lazily flying and keeping up with the people on the ground to like shooting forward like a bullet and just eating up the distance. Once it gets closer, though, you can start to see bits of armor, golden armor, radiating within that light.
Not sure how
While you're lining up your shot, I'm gonna take care of something over here. And Spectre goes to like a nearby house, and he begins wiring it in such a way that if they have to make a quick dash through it, whoever will be following behind them will get tangled up. Like,
okay,
it's not going to do much, but it might be enough to give them that extra precious like half second to get to the next step.
Yep. And Charles, make your attack roll.
I believe this.
So, due to the fact that I'm going to be considering this an ambush, which means his defense is going to be set to 0 for this attack, because he's not going to be expecting anyone to realize he's coming, or to actually have the gall to try to shoot him in the face. you will succeed in shooting him.
Oh.
Alright, nice.
I don't think you're going to do any damage, but you will shoot him.
Well, that's not the point.
You don't think even if I
Now,
use
whether you can
Hey.
survive what's coming after,
Hey, you might chip him.
you could chip him.
Should I use the soul boost to get an extra dice?
No. Okay, so the way that chip damage works is so long as you roll at least 1 damage and they're not braced, you automatically deal a minimum of 1 damage.
Fair enough, yeah. That's probably...
Also, you can add the soul dice after you see the results.
Yay, 1 damage out of 1 million health.
Now, once you do the 1 chip damage, be sure to take in the point of stopping movement.
Run.
Just as Charles is about to take the shot, the Spectre just like comes up to him. It's like, hey, when we're getting ready to run, make sure you duck.
Oh, sure, yeah. Like a 6-foot person duck or like a you duck?
Just duck.
Okay, yeah. Alright, it's a... For that, the damage is like a... I don't do it. Okay. It's just a 3 power, right?
Plus your range skill.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the base damage plus your range skill plus any modifiers you have. So, like, if it was physical and you had a physical power increase. So long as this isn't a 1, you deal at least 1 damage.
Wow.
Oh.
Hey,
One
Hey, you
damage.
gotta
never
roll another
forget
D10.
the
Oh.
I mean, hey, you
You'll
dealt 1
remember
damage.
this.
Ones get ones, C's get degrees, baby.
Now, everybody look at the combat tracker, and don't forget Skelefriend.
Oh, yes. As Charles, you are able to actually successfully hit him. And the orb of light stops, and the light dies away.
That's
As
our
the figure
cue to
just
go.
kind of reaches up and just kind of rubs his cheek that looks a tiny smidge bruised.
Charles is gonna bolt.
Yeah,
towards
I'm
the
going
house.
to.
Can I try
Remember
something?
to duck! Duck more!
And-
Magna, what were you gonna do?
So Magnus watching over. He can see what's happening over there. And the first thing that he's going to do, because at this point the bell stopped ringing because he's been busy watching, he's going to pick back up ringing the bell,
Why?
trying to get it louder.
Why? We're playing distraction.
And he's immediately going to yell over at Horu, "How's the poison knife doing, bastard?"
Ulru is not going to be looking at you, Magna. Instead, he's going to be watching as Charles and Spectre run. And he just lifts a hand as a beam of light comes lancing down towards the building to duck through before they were able to narrowly get out as the building behind them explodes.
Magna's like shooting a message, trying to get in contact with Leon. It's like, "Hey, can you hear me? Do something. Let me know."
The light or the static has actually become painful when you try to do that.
Psychic damage, psychic damage.
"Hey, Horu, bastard. I'm not done with you yet!"
Jace is going to start directing people to get moving now. Since I'm assuming
How-
we all
how-
heard the explosion.
Oh yeah. How would you be trying to evacuate people? Where would you be sending them?
We have a place in the map. Our best option is to not go straight away from them, but to go at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
At a diagonal angle, like we're trying to get out of a riptide.
Yeah.
Based on the smoke, could I tell which side of the army had the shorter spring?
They're coming in through the main entrance, it looks like.
Okay,
The
so they're
main
funneling.
entrance and exit into the town, yes.
Okay, we're gonna go. Is Magna's town closer east or west?
West, but the problem is you have mountains that way.
Yeah, we're gonna go east, and I'm going to actually. No, they got flying. So yeah, we're gonna go east.
Yeah, the
And I'm
big
gonna-
issue is how are you moving these people with all the mountains and such?
Yeah, we're gonna go the opposite direction. We need to
Don't
go
worry,
around.
we're using exalted logic. We're moving the mountains.
We're going to punch the mountains and move them out of the way. There's no way that's possible.
We don't
Digital
want-
exalted
Watch me.
Riv hacks the
Oh,
mountains
wait.
to being 1 inch tall.
What about do the map show cave systems? I think
Oh,
I recall
fuck.
something about cave systems a couple sessions ago.
This was
Jace.
Actually, that's an ingenious idea, and I can't believe I didn't think of it. Yeah, taking to the caves is a great idea.
Oh, nice. We have caves.
Yes, Kerr?
Yes, you could evacuate the people to the caves.
I'm gonna tell people to go to the rave cave. Every small
To the
town
raid
has one.
cave.
I also am gonna instruct the people to start lighting buildings on fire as they leave.
Okay.
Riv will definitely be helping with that.
A, that's our signal that we're moving, and B, scorched earth makes chaos. Have fun with the smoke.
Yep. By the way, Kurt, if it matters, Riv will be doing like a bit of a charge up in order to basically like keep using the move to increase his special attack, so that way the fire actually does damage.
Okay.
Like, charge it up, use the fire, move on. Charge it up, use the fire, move on.
And Ray's just kind of carrying Asher as he's sleeping. And Ray looks back as the town begins to burn.
Yeah. Although Riv pauses in front of the library. Oh no!
Riv, are you okay?
There's so many books in there. How am I burn it?
They're probably going to destroy it anyway. But is it that important to you?
Yeah, it has a bunch of books in there, and I work there. All the knowledge I'm gonna be destroying. I didn't get to read them all.
Ray kind of just nods a little bit. Don't do anything yet. Why don't you go help with the carts still? There
Okay,
should be one or two more that still need to get packed.
All right, I'll go help with the carts. I'll make sure they grab the packs from upstairs.
And Ray's gonna be holding Asher before he goes to find Jace.
Jace is probably still directing. Probably sending Brioche off to do silly things. Well, not silly things in this situation, but... Sorry, Brioche, you might be a gopher right now.
Okay.
Unless you got something that you can do to help.
I'm fine being a gopher right now.
Hey, Dad?
What's up?
The people who are coming, are they really the people that you lived with?
They are. Why do you
But
say?
if they show up here, then aren't you gonna have to fight them?
Yep.
But you care about him, right?
I care enough about them to set them free from what's going on. Because I won't be fighting them. He looks up in the sky at the light. I'm going to be fighting him.
He looks up towards Holru, who is currently very distracted by Spectre and Charles' shenanigans.
The part Charles was probably firing a few pot shots at them while he's running away. Just not aiming at all. He's just
Spectre.
You do get the kind of... Oh, go ahead.
Spectre, while Charles is doing keeping the attention, he's just like concentrating on like ramming doors down so that way they always have a path moving in front of them.
It is thanks to that you are actually able to keep, like, literally, it's usually like a split second to a second that saves your ass from getting nuked. You do kind of get the sense he's not completely trying to kill you, like this is more a game to him, but he is actually putting in some modicum of effort to trying to kill you.
Yeah, keep it up,
He's not
Charles.
going all out, but he is actually giving an effort.
Charles.
The longer he's on us, the more he's off everyone else.
All right then, don't worry about it. Oh boy. As Charles dances, bobs, weaves, and gracefully twirls around the giant rays of light striking through the house. Very thankful for the Pilates that he and Domino did.
Shit, fuck shit.
Does there happen to be any kind of like extensive cover, like say a sewer system or a hanging gardens area that we could potentially retreat to? Something to just get his eyes off of us?
Not really. Usually it's just ducking into a building. The problem is, once you get into a building, he usually just blows the entire building up.
Hey, look what's over there right in front of us. The library.
Ray's gonna look at you, Jace. But he's a mega. You can't fight a mega.
Tell that to the man that's done as many assassinations as me. He pulls out both the kukuri. Let's get everybody to safety, bud.
Dad?
Yeah?
You're not planning to come back from this, are you?
Oh no, I'm coming back. I'm not done yet.
Hey, Spectre, we have an escape route, yeah? This is getting a little intense.
Yeah. Spectre's like wiping a piece of cinder like off of him. Yeah. Here we managed to duck into the library. It might be a sturdy enough building that it might be able to sustain a couple of hits before it goes down. We'll get out through the back and we'll join up with the others. He kind of takes a look at the sun and position in the sky. It's been at least about an hour now. That should have given them enough time to do what they need to do before the rest of the army shows up.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right.
Jace looks down at Asher in his arms before looking up at you again. Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
He kind of pauses for a moment. I really love you, you know?
I love you too, bud. Don't do anything stupid now, I know those words.
As he shoves Asher into your arms.
Ray?
You told me to protect my little brother.
Yeah, but right now that involves you getting out of here and letting Daddy be Daddy.
If you fight him, he'll kill you.
If you fight him, he'll kill you.
I have something that you don't. But he kind of pauses for a moment. Are these people worth it?
I was willing to stand up, not you, bud.
I don't want you to die. Not when you have all those people. And I don't want you to have to kill your friends.
Horu has never been my friend. I offer Asher back. I've
He
got
shakes his
this,
head.
bud.
I'm not talking about Asher. Wow. I'm not talking about Horu. As he turns and starts running.
God damn it, Ray.
Kerr, quick question.
Yes.
Would I be
Quick
able
answer.
to see? Would I be able to see what's happening?
Yes. From the bell tower.
Everyone can hear the bell go silent as Magna jumps almost immediately, landing on his feet, of course, being able to stop with his wings right in front of Ray. This ain't yours, kiddo. This one's not yours. Go back to your dad.
Ray smiles at Magna. You're gonna do something stupid again, aren't you?
Always.
He smiles.
Go back.
Before reaching out and giving you a hug.
Don't you fucking do this. Don't.
You can hear Spectre.
Your
in the
friends are
distance
here
just
too,
simply
right?
saying- You can hear Spectre in the distance just simply saying, "He's coming."
That's the reason why I'm doing this. As Magna's shoving Ray back onto his ass before immediately rushing straight at Horu.
Horu just kind of smirks as you come flying towards him. Magna, you know, I actually thought better of you. I thought you would have been a real asset for us.
Magna just smirks before closing his eyes for a second and immediately going underneath Horu in between his legs.
Horu's in the air.
He's going in between the legs.
Okay.
And while he's doing it, he's smacking Horu in the crotch with his tail as hard as he can. No, actually, he's going to kick it and be like, "And I've always fucking hated you. But you're not my enemy. Fuck you." As he's continuing to fly straight at the army.
What's your defense?
It's a 2. And he's...
Oh.
But hold up. He's shooting an immediate message to Leon, being like, "Please tell me something."
You get nothing but a very sharp pain.
Oh, and this is going to be a first. This is going to be a first for Magna. He's going to try to shoot a message over to Ray.
Very, very strong static.
Fuck.
Hey, Magna. Magna.
New character time, isn't it?
So...
So has anything happened to the library while this is going on?
Not yet. He was about to nuke the library.
Oh god, no! Please stop rolling. Please.
Or I think this is accuracy.
Oh my god.
10.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Oh no.
So is that hit against
Triple
the 2?
tens.
Oh god. No, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Why would
That's
you
gonna
do
be a
this?
crit.
And it was in a row.
Fuck.
Hey, what'd you say your defense was?
It was 2.
Was is a good work term here.
Magna.
I sent you a GIF, Magna.
I'm about to fucking cry.
Magna. Oh. Oh. He rolled on his attack roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 successes to hit you.
This
So
is
let's
gonna
see
hurt.
what damage would be, shall we?
This is gonna hurt.
Don't forget to
Let's
multiply by
hurt.
1.5 because of the crit.
Okay.
Why?
I'm helping.
How much health do you have, Magna?
I don't think I regened any health, did I?
Nope.
Nope.
I have 5 health left.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Magna, my baby, my boy. You made this choice.
I did, yeah.
You made this choice to do this, to draw his attention and everything. Are you ready to face the consequences?
Magna couldn't let his team. He couldn't handle seeing anyone else die before him. This is something he would honestly do.
Magna is facing the consequences of him doing an extremely bad botch.
Magna's facing the consequences of his own actions. Who would have seen it coming?
Let's do this.
As you start to fly, Horu lifts a hand and begins to gather all of the energy and just condense it into a small ball of energy. It starts quivering from the pressure that he compresses under, ready to fire it as he sights down.
How long is that taking?
Maybe a second or two. Like, all of this is happening in, like, less than, 5 seconds. But, you have that slow, imagine this scene playing out in, slow motion. For, the proper feels here.
Man, Magna was gonna get a child and everything.
As Magna, you feel like almost the specter of death is falling over you. And you turn and you see Holru has you dead to rights. And as that light begins to flash, you hear a voice.
Wait, hold up.
What?
Oh, Domino's gonna be fucking pissed.
As you hear a voice, Magna. Just as that beam of light is getting ready to lance up and skewer, basically rip through your entire body. You, Jace, Spectre, and Charles would all hear it. Let me get an image real quick so I can have everything ready to share.
Quick bathroom run, then. Be right back.
Go. I want to make sure I can share all of this.
In Magna's head, he's just thinking real quickly. Well, it's earlier than I had planned. But I mean, if this means everyone else lives, so be it. Man, I wish I actually stabbed him with a knife.
I wouldn't wait
That
for
would have been
Jason to
so
get
much
back.
fun. That would have been so much fun stabbing him with a knife like one more time. But hey, looks like I'm going ahead of y'all.
Presumably, Charles and Spectre are probably watching all of this. Oh,
So who knows what Digimon this is?
I'm gonna cry depending on what happens.
I'm trying to look
Alright.
for where I can share this for everyone else.
I hope everyone is also likes what I put in the thing.
What do you
Yes.
The
scary bell tolling.
that I've had that playing for the past like half an hour on repeat.
mean? I'm sorry, and where?
In the
Data
I-
resistance.
Data resist.
DRS chat.
Ah.
So does
Should've-
anyone feel like saying
No!
a Hail Mary for Magna?
Kerr, no! No!
we do our father over here in this.
I shared the image in media sharing for anyone who wants to see it.
No!
I mean, I just particularly like the last line of the Hail Mary one, which is "Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death."
Kerr, I'm gonna kill you.
So
I'm
Magna,
gonna kill you.
You don't
Magna,
like Apollomon?
Palomon. Hey Magna, do you know what Jace is thinking right now? I'm gonna slap the living shit out of that guy when we're done with this. Go for it, Kerr.
Okay, welcome back, Chase. Magna, you realize that you are dead to rights. That there's no way to avoid this. Until you hear a soft little voice yell, Coronamon! Soul Evolution! Apollomon! As a giant beam of fire lances up, striking the golden beam and deflecting it just to the side where it only singes and burns your body instead of disintegrates you. And a large Digimon slams into Holru and sends him tumbling back.
Ray?
No, I can't hold this form for very long.
Don't fucking die.
He lifts a hand and brings it down as giant stakes of light come spearing from the sky and begin to basically barricade the entire town. Get out of here with him. Keep them safe. I'll hold them back as long as I can. I can bind them. I won't kill them. I can't hold this for very long, though.
Spectre, I think this is our cue to leave. We gotta go.
But that's Ray.
We've done all we can.
We can't leave him behind.
He's the only one of us that could stand the chance.
As he draws his arms up and lets loose a giant arrow of flame right towards Holru, sending the Mega back, though he didn't seem to really damage him.
Charles is gonna grab Spectre by the hand and rush out of the library, aiming to pick up the Magna as well.
Magna's up in the air. He quickly grabs his notebook, flipping to a specific page as he yells out. His left leg!
He nods. Keep my dad safe, please.
You better not fucking
And-
die.
Tell him I love him, please.
He already knows, kid.
No.
You have to tell him yourself.
You're telling him your goddamn self.
You hear Jace shout somewhere in the distance while he's coordinating people, "That's my fucking boy."
On an
Magna.
aside, how much damage would that have done to Magna?
Over 20 damage.
Oh yeah, that would have been instant death, yeah.
Magna is immediately turning around because he was rushing towards the army to try to stop it.
The giant spikes and chains that have impaled the ground and are glowing with a holy fire are currently getting in your way, Magna.
Can I not get over to him?
You can get over to. You would be able to get over to Ray.
Ray, listen to me. We're gonna make it out of this, okay?
You need to go.
I'm not leaving you.
It's okay. I used it, so once this ends, that's the cost.
No. No. No.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll come back as an egg.
Magna, what the hell is wrong with you? Get out of there!
As Horu unleashes a giant ray of light, and Ray puts his body between Magna and it, protecting both him and the others as they are running out of the library.
No.
He grunts, but doesn't seem to actually take too much damage from that.
Magna quickly grabs his knife. He said I was
Magna,
gonna do...
you can't fight him like this.
Is there nothing? Is there nothing I can do? Except be stupid and as weak as always?
He pauses for a moment before reaching out with a little claw and just touching your chest as you feel like a warm data stream flowing into you.
Why?
Hey, I'm an idiot too. I didn't listen. And I mean, technically I was already broken goods, but I never wanted to tell my dad.
Yeah, too bad.
It would have broken his heart to know that he couldn't get me really fully back. But I wanted to make sure he was happy. But I don't want him to fight his friends. I don't want you guys to have to face that. So
Well, it's too late.
you can still save all of these people, though. It's because of you and everyone else that they're still alive. He grunts as he gets hit in the back again.
I'm gonna do one more stupid thing before I go, okay?
Don't you dare.
Hey, who knows? With him focused on you, he's not even gonna see me.
I can't promise that I can keep you safe. And I need someone to take care of my little brother. I promised to do that. So I'm going to.
Don't do this. I made a promise once before that I wouldn't see anyone die in front of me. Hell, if you're going to die in front of me, I'm fighting with you.
No. He puts one of his fingers to your chest.
Don't.
No. I gave you something. Something important that needs to be protected. Something that I took away from Spectre.
What?
I'm the ex that did it.
I figured that out already. And of course, you transformed into one of his members. And then my brother. I'm not losing another goddamn person.
They're not lost. Their data is in you. If
That's
I'm
not.
going down, I don't want to take them with me. They're in you right now, which means they can be taken out. They can be brought back. Magna, you can bring them all back if you can find a way to do it.
Let me guess, you still don't have contact with Leon?
He shakes his head.
Yeah, let me do my stupid thing now.
And what's that?
Magna immediately dives towards the ground.
The floor is my friend.
Charles gonna run and try and catch.
Magna's chanting like in his head, I'm gonna be brave, I'm gonna be brave, I'm gonna be brave, I'm going to save everyone. I'm pretty sure, due to, so how Magna's dropping is right in front of Ray, trying to keep himself hidden from Horu.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon, like right before he hits the ground, he's going to open his wings. Essentially, he's going to try to go as fast as he can to where Horu's not going to figure out what he's doing until after the damage has been done.
Knife.
As he's diving down, he's chanting, I can do this, I can do this. I'm going to save everyone. I'm not leaving anyone behind. And as he opens his wings, all his hatred, all his anger is just all right at the top. It's boiling over. Magna isn't yelling. He's trying to be quiet, staying in the shadows, everything like that, as he's moving as fast as he can towards Horu. And what he's doing is essentially, he's plunging the knife on the inside of the left leg. Because due to Magna's history of being the town's medic, he knows when there's been permanent damage to someone, and he knows when it's a major injury towards the Digimon, and he knows with Horu, it's the left leg. And right as he's plunging the knife in, he's screaming, "This is for everyone. Die."
What is the emotion you're feeling as you're saying that?
Anger.
Relief.
He's angry because he knows that he's fucked up for the last time. He's going to be crying because he knows Ray's not going to be able to come back. He's more rage than anything else. As everything's just burning up, he's reaching the boiling point. And Magna knows that this is really the first time that he's been driven this far. All the times he's hit the boiling point was either due to stress, panic, being afraid. This is his first time he's hitting it while angry.
Magna, I'm sending you a private message real quick. Give me a moment. I am sending you a question.
This is not depression that he's feeling. This is pure, unadulterated rage.
I'm sorry, Magna. Now that you have X data in you, you're absorbing Holry.
Oh!
Magna, consequences. Question: yes or no?
You know, I'm suddenly very glad that Riv took full scans of both you and Ray before you guys did this dumb shit.
Yes.
Yes.
He is in a whatever the fuck it takes.
Today is a good day to die. Apparently.
Don't worry, it's a very Toku Christmas.
You guys actually prevented the worst from happening, though. So I will go through like everything that would have happened if you had done nothing. Once this scene is over. But Magna, I am in a very cutscene-y mood here because this is fucking awesome, and the shit you're trying to pull is amazing, and I love it, and I don't want to punish you for it. Because Magna, you slip through as his full attention is on Apollomon. And you see that weakened leg. And as you draw back to strike and you speak, you feel a splitting agony in your head. Before dark blue fire erupts from your hand, spreading over the dagger as the dagger seems to change, becoming more curved and serrated and far more vicious and cruel looking. And that fire continues to spread from your hand down your body. And where it crosses, your light purple coloring changes and turns black. And the white on your body turns a blood red. But at the same time as this happens, that light that had suffused Holru, that had covered him and protected him, as that darkness feeds into you and into the blade cuts through that light this time, as though the light wasn't even there. And you can hear Holru scream as it jags into his flesh. It's not a lethal blow by any means, but he noticed it. And that fire is pouring off of your body as if you were a conduit for something, as you feel like your head is about to explode as that fire pours into the wound. And his leg just seems to just not rot, but just start dying as Holru stumbles and falls down to one knee as dear sweet Ray draws back a bow made of flames and lets loose an arrow that drives right into Holru's chest, lifts him from his feet, and sends him hurtling backwards as the chains and spikes rise up to wrap around him and draw him down into the ground. Not killing him, but binding him. And as quickly as it came, as the fire goes out from your hand, Magna, you can feel the pain in your head also vanish, as whatever it was cuts that connection.
Okay. Ray!
As Apollomon drops to one knee, panting heavily.
Ray, hang in there.
New color scheme?
What?
Your colors.
What do you... Oh, God. Oh, yay. Yeah! Okay, come on. Everything will be fine, okay? Everything's gonna be fine.
Is my dad back there?
Magna's gonna look over quickly. Probably gonna be able to spot a small Jace, like, off in the distance. He's safe.
Would the others have used the time to get out?
Yeah. He probably watched for a little bit, but it was really booking it.
Make sure all the townspeople got out.
Yeah. Jace is still ready to turn around once he thinks everybody is safe and join the fight himself, so...
After like a bunch of people are doing all this, Riv would probably like try and shovel in just like a handful of books into his backpack before abandoning the library.
Mm-hmm. So, Jace, you go back. You arrive back just at this moment.
Oh, fun.
Hey,
As you would see all this.
Ray, it's gonna be okay, alright? I'm gonna figure this out.
It's okay. I
Your
have a little
dad's-
bit of time left.
Magna,
Your
get
dad's
moving.
gonna kill me.
Magna, get moving. Ray, you
Magna,
did something
go.
stupid.
I mean, I learned from the best. As he looks back and smiles at you, Jace.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is it, right?
I'm not gonna last much longer.
I'm proud of you, boy.
He smiles a little bit. Thanks. I'm glad. I can hold them. I'm gonna put everything I've got into holding them back. That should buy you guys enough time to get back to the mountains and to figure out something to do.
I'll see you in the next life, Ray.
I hope you're my dad again.
And I hope you're my kid again.
Can you tell Asher that I love him?
I'll tell him, yeah.
And tell Spectre to stop being such a butt sometimes and to have fun?
I'll tell him that too. I'd hug you, but you'd burn me.
I'm sorry. I offer a hair hug. As his body starts to dissolve a little bit, and he lifts a hand, and suddenly the chains and the spikes brighten to almost blinding levels. I love you, Dad.
I love you too, bud. And I'm going to pick up Magna whether he likes it or not.
Wait.
Sheath my Kukuri.
Give me a second.
No.
And
Bye, Ray.
as you do, his body bursts apart and turns into a shower of golden light. Before Jace, as you turn to start running, something appears before you.
Oh.
A small digi-egg slowly takes form.
I'm scooping that shit up while I run.
Dinner.
We're not eating my son.
I did something very stupid.
I will smack the shit out of you later, running now. I'm gonna call the others to start running.
As you can hear Holru howl, both in pain and rage, as the chains hold him fast.
Fuck you, Horu.
Oh, nope, not pissing off the big thing that we can't handle right now.
This series will
I
end.
already did.
Everyone has to say it to Holru at least once before the series ends. There we go. That's established now. Has to be.
And
I'm gonna save my fuck yous for when I'm stabbing him.
as Jace, you rejoin the caravan, getting to the caverns as we slowly fade to black.
Yay, to the roving caravan stage.
I wonder how everyone's gonna react to the new Magna.
The back of your head will never have feeling again when I'm done with you.
Oh god.
Look, again, isn't it a really good thing that Riv took full scans before you did this dumb shit?
So I need to point out. I need to point out that what I just did was full on Magna. Like, sure, there was a little bit of me in it, but this was full on Magna because
100% in character, 100%.
Magna, he's literally just like, I don't want anyone else to die. I'm gonna try to figure a way to make it where if anyone's gonna die, it's just me.
Yeah, no, this fits. No, this is 250% in character. 2 in character. You made me mad, Bryan. Oh. Magna made me mad. Oh.
Magna's in for some beatdowns.
Riv has no context for any of this shit, and he's just like, man, it's a really good thing that I wanted to have all of these supplies ready.
Guys, why is it raining?
It's not rain, that's my son, you asshole!
Magna Mom being the doctor.
So I'm pulling off from Full Metal Alchemist right now. Why is it raining?
Right, a terrible day for rain.
It's such a terrible day for rain.
And why are you bringing that scene back up in my head? I didn't need that right now.
Fuck.
I'm
Okay,
about
yeah.
to fucking cry.
Jace just watched his damn kid die. Daddy. Too soon.
At least Magna didn't follow the Digimon rules of, I'm going to take his Digicore so I could save him.
Oh, no. If Magna knew exactly where that was, he would have fucking stabbed that shit.
No. For his son.
For Ray.
Oh,
to
fuck
save
no.
him.
That's just a no. That's just a no.
If you could have taken his Digicore, that would have saved all his data. You could have restored him.
Oops.
That wouldn't have worked for the specific evolution that Ray used.
Ray
His
burned
Digicore
himself
basically burned out.
Alright, by the way, Zim is ready to end session.
But real quick beforehand, so I wasn't planning for you guys to actually encounter the army until literally it was going to end the session with the town being burned and you guys having to basically watch the townsfolk being killed by your former friends as your former friends get ready to go after you guys. That was my plan. That was going to be the Toku Christmas of Jace getting to watch his town die and all these people you spent the last 2 sessions talking with getting possibly brutally massacred depending on what you did. And then Magna had to do the smart thing. And he realized the tiny clues I was dropping actually meant something.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Because it's like, I'm not going to just like spring this on you. It's like, oh, evil army just shows up to ruin your guys' day. It's like, no, there's going to be little tiny signs that you guys would be able to notice. There's going to be little clues that if you guys actually pay attention and look for, you might notice something is off. And it's like, maybe you might be able to save a couple of the townsfolk. And instead, you guys decide to go on full-on evacuation, which would trigger Holru rushing ahead of the army to try to stop it, which would lead to this. You still have an army to deal with.
We were gonna
You
lose
just have
Ray.
a lot more time.
We were gonna lose Ray no matter what, weren't we?
Nope. Ray wasn't going to die if the town died. You were just going to probably lose most of the townsfolk. I actually got a list of who would go based on what you guys did.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Like, Spectre, if you had said yes to the kids coming with you, that would have put the kids on the safe list.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's like, I did actually have like different, okay, this is what you could do here. This is what you could do here. So it's like, if you make this choice, the townsfolk live. If you make this choice, the townsfolk die. Then you guys actually figured things out and basically sent a rush order to force the Mega's hand and give you a chance to actually evacuate the entire place. But I did have planned him sacrificing himself if he had to against Holru to give you guys a chance to actually get away from him.
Seems like
Because I thought Magna would do something stupid like he did. I wasn't planning for you guys to face Holru this session because I wanted Asher to be here and such. But you guys are still going to have to deal with everything still. This is literally all this is doing is just slowing things down and giving you a chance to actually have a near perfect save, honestly, right now. You have the chance. You did everything right. You lost Ray, but you have a chance to possibly save everyone in the town depending on what choices you make.
And Magna is blackened. So that was an interesting thing.
And also singed, I presume. Still burned
Nope, the
a
fire
bit.
did not hurt him.
Oh,
The fire doesn't hurt me because I'm a fire typing. But what would have happened if I said no?
You wouldn't have been able to actually hurt him.
So the knife would have like broken my hands.
The knife would have done like the normal damage that it would have done, and it would have done like chip damage.
Oh boy, wait. I have something to test out next week.
But no, there's a reason the blackening process happens in lore. Like, there's an actual reason in lore of why the big bad blackens Digimon. Like, there's a purpose to it.
Yeah, I have
It's the rule of cool.
I have a thing that I can test out next week. Do I have contact with Leon?
Not at the moment.
Well, yeah, find out next time
Still
on
steady.
Beta Resistance Squad.
Yeah.
Hey, like I said, also, I was going to make, when you said that, Magna, of, nothing has happened. And it's like, it's almost an hour left. There hasn't been anything with the donation goal, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah, because when it comes to Toku, the really, really horrible bad thing always happens in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting here like, yeah, no, I'm waiting to the very end to spring this. Literally, I was planning to end the session with the town being set ablaze and being attacked.
Hey, this is the exact same thing as when you told me the twist to the campaign.
That was supposed to be actually what happened.
And then you want to know what fucking happened? Magna happened.
Everyone happened because everyone decided to go, hey, yeah, no, this is suspicious. We're gonna actually try to, instead of like spending the time just having fun and enjoying each other, like I was thinking you guys were going to do, it's like we're gonna turn this into a mystery and figure it out.
And so, Magna, are you ready to change your colors to have new art?
Oh,
Magna
God.
might be able to just get turned back, as we saw with Asher. Asher can do that theoretically.
Who knows? Leon might be able to do it when we regain contact. Who knows?
The question is, do you want to be unblackened?
See, on one side of the whole thing, it feels good that I managed to shove it at Horu.
How do you even spell his name?
Is it
Horu.
Is it Horu or HOLRU?
HOLRU. Holru.
It does feel good to have shoved it, but the downside is the fact being because I was blackened due to the rage that I had towards Horu and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to work it out, but I have a feeling that's gonna have a negative effect on Magna. I just got to figure out how it's gonna happen.
We should probably let Razim end the episode, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But quick question: who's Umbreon07?
That's me.
Oh, okay. Spectre's gone. I didn't even realize.
Spectre is just a specter.
Good job, everyone.
All right, there we go. Thank you all for joining us today for some Digital Resistance Squad. Check out our website at zgfgaming.com. You can find links for our Discord, Telegram, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down below in the description through our link tree. Thank you to our patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps the channel alive and going. We can't do this without you all. Thanks for the support throughout this year. Don't forget to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by subscribing to our YouTube. But for now, thanks so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Adios.
Bye.
Catch y'all later.